Hello everybody and welcome to episode 7 of Spiritfarer. Apologies as always for the clicky mic, it is only in this game. And a special early hello to Maxine and Doctor. I hope that you both had a great Thursday. Maxine is noting that she had a big storm coming through, but the worst part did pass south of where she lives, so they got very lucky. I'm glad for that. There's been some really savage storms in recent weeks in the United States. I hope everyone is doing well. We're going to do our best to do well by the folks here in Spiritfarer as well. As always, I don't remember specifically where we left off, but we did have the icebreaker installed. And I think, were we just about to go ashore, or did we just get back from going ashore? Well, we've got this person to talk to, so... Francis says it's your lucky day. How lucky you must be. A new errand. Fresh off the presses. Have a look-see. We will. Let's look at the errand. So we've got plenty of lettuces and leeks. I could use some more lettuce, but also the cottonseed. Here, have some rice and tea leaves. We can do that. Still no sockeye salmon. I will say that now that I know that these are basically repeatable, I mean, I'm not going to say no to a sockeye salmon, but I'm also not, like, super urgent to get one. Nebula fabric we've never seen. Fire glow we've never seen. And here, I'm just a little bit concerned about getting more bright jelly now that Gwen's off the boat. We haven't tried, but also she was the only way that we ever did that. Hello to Luca, who asked if there's a Twitch update. Yes, there is. There's an all-new home screen, but that's sort of on the back end. Luca, do you see something different on the front end? Let's sell any Oh, right, X. Sorry. Yes, all of these should be sold, including the old shoes. Okay. I gotta say, if I was allowed to hold on to this antique bust of like an eagle or a hawk of some kind, I would probably hold on to that. Okay, and is there anything we want to buy? Let's buy Odd Seed, and sure, we'll buy out the rest of the empty bottles. All right, and that should be it. Okay, same conversation. I don't want to assume that it's always the same conversation. Okay, this person is full. Giovanni, is that this guy's name? Well, we haven't hugged lately, so have a hug. Oh, Lucas saying you can see messages that were sent before I got here. So that's been live on Twitch for a bit now, at least for me. Even in channels that, like, we don't moderate for, that's been live for a bit. And I really like that change. I would like something to eat. This is not her voice, but, I don't remember what she had last. Okay, but she's a big fan of the delicious dishes. Let's just see. Hug. No, was recently hugged. Okay, I'm gonna check out Uncle Atoll. Has not been hugged and is always hungry. Oh, he doesn't want to hug. Okay. Well, here, have this squid skewer. This seems pretty good. Okay, so we've done that, and it doesn't look like this is terribly dry, but we're gonna go ahead and give it some water. Funbear is saying that the change just happened on mobile. Awesome. I'm always curious if people on mobile are able to, like, see okay, because we want it to look as best as possible for desktop users. I also want to make sure that mobile users aren't running into any sort of, like, stability problems due to the settings. But Jab, I hope that you're also having a great Thursday. It's actually just reminding me that I haven't checked to see what is new on... Oh, hold on. Okay, it's always weird getting unmuted. Apparently we do have whatever was new on Epic. I didn't check for it, but apparently it's there. Okay, I don't think we have anything here. So we're ready to go ashore. I didn't have anything pressing here, and we just caught up with the crew. Wait, I've got a surprise. What's the surprise? Is it the song? Well, not give. Talk? Hungry. Did something about it. Gathered some berries, but I went a little overboard. I have too much. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't remember what island this is. I'm relatively sure that our goal was to go ashore. Usually I end the streams where I want to be. Get back to it. Yes. Okay, so there's a problem. This is, I believe, Furugawa, and if I was meaning to come here for a reason, I don't happen to remember what it was. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna go back to the, well, hold on. Actually, I've got a better idea. Let's look under requests. Fried chicken, we don't have. Oh, we do have the second sheep, but this is not Mount Toriyama, I don't think. Bottom line corp. Oh, here it is. Give the wood print to the fine art collector. See, now I know why we came here. Noble's saying, oh, it's on Noble now too. Yeah, Maxine, I think the problem you're going to run into is that you're frequently the first person to chat. So I'm not sure that there's going to be a lot of stuff that escapes your notice. Back again, are you? And would you look at that? You've got the piece. I don't remember if we had a voice for this person. Was this our southern person? I think it might have been. Oh, Stella, this is very good. You've managed to wrestle the wood print from the cold hands of the hag. What ingenuity, what spunk. Yes, you'll prove to be an immense asset to all of my endeavors. Or, shall I say, our endeavors. Well, it is decided then. There's no pursuit left for me on this island. Therefore, I will join your little expedition. As a passenger, mind you, not as a crew member. Yes, such a boat might be the perfect gallery. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Okay. I think that's he. Sorry, a he. And it seems like he's decided to join the crew. So we're gonna go learn this person's name. That was actually a very short conversation. Thinking back, it might have been Monday or something when I was going to be a little bit tight on time. There really is, every single time I return to a game after a few days, it's like, it's basically like being the character in Memento. Where was I and what was I doing? Oh, nothing to say. So, I can't tell. This does look like some sort of bird. At first, I thought it was like some sort of an ape or like an orangutan or something, because I thought it was like very long arms. But now we can see on the silhouette there's feathers, like, and like bird's feet. Oh, a pelican. I bet it's a pelican, because of basically this shape of thing. I think it's gonna have a big droopy like pocket in his beak. All right, I know I can do it. Sure, it might tingle a bit, but, well, what if it hurts? Ah, you're here, good. You won't let it be painful, would you? Okay, I don't really trust you, but what choice do I have anyways? Oh, I don't think it's a pelican. Well, it's some kind of bird, I think. Is it like a robin? Anyway, ha! I did it and I didn't even faint. It actually feels all right. Who knew? Well then, let's get started. What? Oh, but of course, pardon my enthusiasm. I forgot to introduce myself. How forgetful and impolite. I'm Gustav. Wow, it's probably not at all the accent that Gustav uses, but whatever, we're committed now. And I don't know why, but I can't exactly shake the feeling that we've met each other already. Anyhow, I'm glad that our paths have crossed on this island, and I know that together we will accomplish great things. This world is part wonderful and disgusting, and so is art. Truly, Stella, the gods have struck us with a grand inspiration. It is our solemn duty to elevate souls with beauty and awe. My resolve is strong, Stella. I will put together the greatest exhibit of my life. And you... Oh, he looks weird when he smiles. And you will help me. Oh, how grandiose it will be. But first, payment. He's got very big hands. I've been called a lot of things, but never cheapskate. Here, have an obol. So, we know that obols unlock the gates, the special stuff. But I don't know if there's one that we need to open or how many obols it might take. When do you start summer vacation in the U.S.? Is it the end of May? I would say the early part of June, so most of the schools now, Luca, in our area are now on summer vacation. And we'll return to school probably around third week in August, I'd say. Stella, the boat looks delightful, but this prow, what a waste of space. Really, you should consider brightening it up a bit with a figurehead. I'm sure any decent shipwright could help you with that. I don't know how to pronounce that request. Okay, I very much like... So, what would you... Wow! Oh, that's cool! Sorry, I love all the animations in this game. Yeah, I think that he wants to be up high. Okay, the sun's almost down. That's no reason not to go someplace. So, let's find... Well, we have the second sheep. Let's escort it back to Mount Toriyama's enclosure. I just have to remember which of these increasing numbers of islands... Ah, here we go. Confirmed travel. Now, I'm also willing to bet that Gustav has a house that can be built, because most of them do. So, sheep corral we've got. Orchard, we don't have nebula thread. Field we've got. Yep, got it. Okay. Okay. And... So, we've gotten all of these, and we haven't yet unlocked any new houses for, like, Giovanni or anybody else. Air draft. Well, that's new, but I don't have any nebula fabric. I feel like the game is very heavily implying that we should be having nebula fabric. But yeah, Luca, my memory is that when I was in school, it was the end of May. I feel like these days it's closer to like the first or maybe even second week of June, but all the schools in our area are definitely out and on to like summer vacation related stuff now. Hold on. Before we start working on the exhibition proper, some preparations are required. Namely, making sure that we have access to proper installations. Now, bear with me. Is the boat equipped with some sort of woodworking facility, such as a sawmill? It would have numerous structural applications. Yes? Oh, how convenient. A loom would also allow us to make clothing and canvas. Is there one aboard? Fantastic. A foundry with metalworking tools also has a number of applications. Is there anything that could fit the bill? There is a fully functioning foundry. You've got quite a well-furnished ship, Stella. And finally, the cornerstone of any curator's work, a mailbox. Correspondence with my fellow academics and collectors is essential to my work here. You've built a mailbox already? Fantastic. Well, now that we've checked off to make sure that you have done enough of the central gameplay loop, it still seems that there's a couple items unchecked. I'll let you get to it. What are you talking about? I have everything that you asked for. Lock and load? Oh, well, we did that. Okay, I think this guy's just giving me some grief because we've got it. He does want the figurehead, so we're gonna have to stop by Sharkland and get that. Jab says, so we're here, but it's also nighttime, so we're gonna go here. And while we're grabbing some Z's, Jab says, we have a holiday at the end of May and then another at the end of August, and they pretty much mark the summer. Yeah, isn't the first like official day of summer yesterday? I want to say like it started yesterday afternoon. The 21st. Oh wait, I don't want to do anything here. So we are someplace. So let's ring the bell. Oh, and I should also check what Gustav likes to eat. I'm guessing grains. That's gonna be my guess for Gustav. Really likes the grains. Maybe the fruits too. Say when in doubt, grow some more cotton. I don't know how much fabric or thread we're gonna need, but I'd rather have a lot now than find ourselves shy later. By the way, I think at some point, I don't think that it would be a full playthrough. I think I'd like to do an exhibition stream of one or maybe two of the Rune Factory games, because Mia has a real love of Harvest Moon. Not Harvest Moon. Stardew Valley. Oh! It didn't even occur to me to get the sheep, but here they are. I'm just curious if Mia would like Harvest Moon, or if it would be, not Harvest Moon, Rune Factory, or whether or not it would be, like, too directed or too much combat or whatever. Jab is saying that is by astronomy the longest day of the year. Oh, is it? Like the 21st, was that the summer solstice? Right, the equinox is when day and night are the exact same length, and the solstice is when it's like the longest. I think that's right. I don't remember this person's voice. You bought a second sheep. Oh, look at them. They'll be so happy together. Oh, they're acting kind of coldly. That's surprising. Well, they just have to get to know each other. I'm sure they'll be the best of friends in no time. As for me, well, it was nice feeling needed. What? You want me to join you on your travels? I didn't actually say that, though. Oh, no. No. I couldn't possibly impose myself on all of you. Besides, I'm sure there's no room for me. For sure, this island is a little bare, but I'm sure a little house could fit quite nicely here. A little bungalow with nice vines and potted flowers, maybe, with pale tones and a cozy cottage facade. Oh, and green window shades. My, that would be so wonderful. Oh, sorry, I was lost in my thoughts. No, you go ahead. I'll be just fine here. Okay, so we need to build... So, like, this animal... Really no idea. It looks like a penguin to me. Like a penguin looking up towards the sky? I don't know. But now we've got a new blueprint. And that gives us a reason to go check out the thing. Now, so I definitely don't want to go anywhere yet, because if we can build this now... Air draft, guest house, Gwen's lodge, Alice's cottage. So all we need is oak plank, and we should have those parts. I definitely have a sawmill here somewhere. Ah, here we go. It's like as soon as I learn where anything does, it was oaks, right? So I don't remember how many. Let's put in 3, and if it's a few too many, that's fine, and if it's a few too few, we'll just make more. If you're thinking I didn't notice that I got that one perfectly, the reason I'm not boasting about it is because of the second one that I do. Okay, so I legitimately don't remember how many that I needed. I think that's enough, but if it's not, where the hell am I going? Okay. Build. Perfect. Yeah, we cut up 3 and we wound up with 14 out of 12 planks. So, let's build this, and of course it's very wide. So yeah, we could put that there. We could also put it up here. I feel like it actually fits fairly well right there. I don't really like having it on top of... Yeah, you know what we'll do? Hold on, let's put it there. It's the coziest cottage. Can I fit this down here? Yeah, we'll put that there. That fits perfectly. And now we're gonna put this over here. I really don't want to think about the mechanics of putting this house on top of the field, which is held up by those slender wooden slats. It's the afterlife, kids. What's going to happen? Okay, so without question, now we go back ashore and show Alice the place, and then she's like, oh, that's just what I wanted. Why would I live here by myself when I can come on your boat? Jab is saying if you live in extreme weather areas, it doesn't mean much. What, like the longest day and stuff? Jab is saying when I lived in Wyoming, we still got snow in June. Here in Arizona, it's pretty much... it gets pretty damned hot by early May. Oh, like in terms of like what qualifies as summer. Yeah, I'll say this. We have had, can I pause here? Because this is valuable to me. We've had an awesome spring. There was like 2 days in like April, maybe it was early May, when it was really hot, like really uncomfortable. Aside from those 2 days, it's been gorgeous. Like today, so nice out. This is like what we had last year. So I'm a fan of this weather right now. Now that our preparatory work is fully complete, I think it's time to start working on some proper infrastructure. Ideally, a project of this breadth would require a dedicated space to protect from the more fragile pieces of the elements, but it also requires an office desk from which a curator can work comfortably, as well as a waiting area, a front desk, some storage, maybe even a gift shop, though we might manage without one. What, a bit much? On the contrary, Stella, I assure you that these are all perfectly necessary. Luckily, as a rational man, I realize that space might be an issue. That's why I've thought of a multi-purpose area that would do wonderfully. Let's get to it then. Grab a pencil and listen carefully. A gallery is a paradoxical space, for it both houses works of art and is one. Architecture is, after all, the first expression of humanity's mastery over nature. As such, a blah 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 blah. Are we gonna wake up? Stella's asleep. Oh, look at her. Hold on, you guys, look at Stella. That is the least happy that I've seen her all game. Haseo! Whoa! Haseo, A, thank you for the raid. B, how was Final Fantasy 16? Because I didn't want to look at it too much. I've heard very good things about it. Haseo thumbs up or Haseo thumbs down? Haseo haha, or Haseo giving the look? Which one? I'm very curious in your thoughts. Haseo and I both share a deep-seated love of Final Fantasy 16. I was there for lurking, but wanted to be sure not to see too much of it. And that is one of the many ways that the Bauhaus School of Chicago integrated Etruscan architecture in its ideas. All right, have you gotten all that written down? I don't mind going over the finer points of the lecture again. Do you need me to repeat? What? Oh my god! You guys, I want you to know, I was literally thinking, I bet this is a Mario and the Thousand-Year Door trap, where if you're not paying attention, you're gonna wind up getting it all over the same thing again. And I still hit X. I still said yes, repeat the whole thing. It's nighttime! Oh, that's wonderful. So it is definitely Haseo haha. That's one of his emotes, by the way. He's on fire. By the way, Haseo, yeah, I know your emotes. I love those. Haseo has the Haseo haha. That means he's having an awesome time. That's fantastic, Haseo, because I know you were looking forward to it, and it's high praise coming from you. Earlier this year, I think it was, Haseo was playing through Crisis Core. I think he finished the whole thing. I also wanted to watch that stream. So, yeah, if you guys are curious about Final Fantasy 16, nuts to this. Hold on, let's actually put in the shout-out. Mr. Haseo Ryu. Yeah, so make sure to check out Mr. Haseo Ryu, and he will... You can see the opening, as much as you want, hours of Final Fantasy 16, so you can see the very beginning without future spoilers. Oh, and Haseo, now that you've played the full game, still thumbs up on play the demo, right? You still say to play the demo in addition to that? And hello to Hickey and Lady B. I hope that you've both had a great Thursday. Lady B, no. Well, if you insist, I'll let you get to it then. Lady B, I don't know if you had a chance to hear Mia's Irish show tunes from yesterday, but in this episode so far, I'm failing at being from the American South, and whatever voice we wind up for, Alice, I think that we've discovered her name is. Yeah, Haseo still says to do the demo. Okay, I straight up, I love games like that. I really like it when a game releases that has a demo that has its own, like its own storyline that adds to and does more. Lady B did get it, and it was golden. Her Irish accent is way closer than anything that I can do. I'm really bad at it. So let's look at what we would need for Gustav's gallery. Cotton thread, which we can make, and oak planks that we can make. And it's the middle of the night. Here's what I don't know. We know that the people get mad at Atoll's banging, so let's not do that. Let's wait until morning. I don't know that it's a game mechanic, but it does seem very rude to be doing heavy carpentry in the middle of the night. Lady B, I hope that you've had a great Thursday. We're very much looking forward to your next art stream. I assume that'll be Friday, but if you have something coming up tomorrow, feel free to let us know. Okay, I'm not going anywhere yet because we still have to go get Alice. I am going to wake everybody up because we've all had a good night's sleep, and now what we need is to actually write down what we need, because I forget. It's threads and logs, but I don't remember what. Okay. I'm just gonna take a step here to grab this pen. Yep, those notes have all been taken care of. And now we're gonna have... So I need a total of 13 oak planks and 12 cotton threads. Okay. Because that, I could be wrong, but I don't think that that is shown in shenanigans or whatever, so... that's the foundry. Here's the loom. Okay, so we'll start here. Okay, so if I want to have ... 12, let's put in 8. Let's put in 7, because I might get the 12 off of the 7. Sometimes we'll get like a critical success. Yeah, so we got 19 off of that, so that's a good amount of thread. And now we need to go to the... He looks so alarmed by saying, "Good morning, Sprout." Okay, oak planks. Right, we need 13. We need 13 more. So I'm not very good at this game. Let's start with 5. Lady B, I bet Little B could do this, like, immediately. Like, she'd try this twice and be, like, the best. Because kids can do stuff like this. Like, they get the mechanics of it immediately. And for me, I use a controller. The control stick on this is, it's digital. So it's either moving or not. There's not a lot of, like, actual fine degree of control. Okay, I didn't pay attention to how many I got total, so let me just look really quickly. Okay, I have 17 oak planks, so now I've got plenty. Build Gustav's gallery. Now, he had wanted to do it out in the prow of the ship. We can't really get out there. We can put it here. Don't really like where it is, but... Actually, this looks... Oh, wait, we can't do it there either. I still kind of like how it looks here better. Better than that. Yeah, let's put that right there. Okay. Now, Gustav should be pretty happy. Blobbity blah, thank you so much for the resubscription. Lady B is saying tomorrow's Friday, but yeah, I'm in a crafty raid event tomorrow evening. Wait, define crafty raid event. Like, is that like a round robin, a bunch of crafters like are raiding to one another? Like a loop? Blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much for the resubscription. 26 months. Wow. Well, 26 months is the streak. 38 months is the total. Blah, blah, blah. I hugely appreciate it. Wait, that's over 3 years. 38 months. Because it's 36 would have been 3 years. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like I did not properly call out the 3-year anniversary. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Seriously. It kicked off today and it's a 60-hour raid event, says Lady B. Wow. That sounds like a huge, like a huge number of people, or either that or very long streams. Congratulations, that's great. Hopefully everybody in the loop picks up like a good amount of like exposure by way of their other creators. Okay, as usual, Stella, you accomplished your end of the deal with gusto. And while I noticed that you disregarded much of my previous indications, what a great space you managed to put together. It will be a much better working environment than that noisy guest house. And as a plus, I can even move in so that I can focus entirely on my work. Oh, don't act surprised. I've only ever felt at home when surrounded by my work. And while some might consider sleeping in their office a punishment, I'm actually looking forward to it. I can't wait to fill up this empty space. How exciting. Do carry on. I'll gather my things and my thoughts, and I'll tell you when we're ready for the next step. Look, if somebody else wants to, like, go live in their office, that's fine. What I object to is when, like, regular people are expected to sleep in their office so that they're there and able to continue on with their duties to the company. Okay, let's talk to Alice. So, final predictions on what this animal is. And if you've already played the game, then it doesn't count. It's facing this way, so I feel like up at the top there's a beak, and then there's just not a lot else to go on. So I feel like it's like a penguin or something. It's got a very sort of like oval-shaped body. Let's find out. What? You built a house for me? You shouldn't have really, but since it's there, well, I guess it'd be rude of me not to move in. Thank you so very much, sweetheart. I'm really legitimately curious on what this animal is. This is the most number of passengers or crew members or whatever that we've had so far. What is this? Oh, a little ceremony. All right, I'll try to do my best. Oh, look, it's a possum with a hat. Or a honey badger? I have no idea what animal this is yet. My first thought was possum, but I feel like we have to see if it's got like a prehensile tail. Oh, this is really pleasant. Soft as a waffle and warm as a pie. I feel young again. Thank you so much for having found me, young one. Young one. Let's go back to hell. Don't worry about me now. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else now. I'll find my way around. And we got an obol. So I should check the map to see. Now we have 2 obols. So this is not a possum. That it doesn't have a tail. But that means I don't know what it is. Is this what honey badgers look like? It's a hedgehog, says blah blah blah. Okay. Not nearly blue enough, but... Oh, hold on. Breaking news. Would you look at that, Stella? This little sheep wanted to come with us. I guess it didn't like its new companion very much after all. Well, no worry. We'll take good care of you. But first, all this wool, it looks quite uncomfortable, doesn't it? And, oh no, we're on a boat. It's like that story with the flock of sheep that fell off a boat. Oh, we can't have that. Go ahead, Stella. Shear the wool right off its back. It's for the best. Okay, I assume that I do that. Feed or shear? Well, I don't know when the last time was that it ate, so let's give it some turnips. There you go. And now let's shear. I really like that animation. So now we have some wool fiber and a key for Mount Toriyama's house. We don't know what she wants. We do know that she likes a hug. That was very nice, thank you. Has a nice house. Enjoyed Atol's shows of handiness, and was recently hugged. Butterfly's asking, are there blue hedgehogs? In fairness, I think there might be only one, so that's an endangered species. Jab was also thinking platypus. Do platypus, in my head, platypus have like beaver tails? Because they're sort of like a chimera of all sorts of different stuff, but I don't know. Oh, wait, platypuses also have like duck bills, don't they? I think they do. Well, aren't you feeling better? And it's much safer, too. And that key, I thought I had lost it. But it was stuck in your thick coat all this time. What a treat. As for you, Stella, I know you'll find good use for all this extra wool. It's one of my favorite materials. I chose it exclusively for all of my blankets. My husband, of course, always thought they were scratchy. He was such a grump. Anyway, the sheep's wool will grow back very quickly, but only if it's fed well. And this one seems to have quite a large appetite. I suggest you diligently feed him. Otherwise, he might get into your garden and destroy all your crops. And then you'd have to have some pork chops. Or, sorry, not pork chops, lamb chops. It would be weird if we got pork chops off of the sheep. We'd really have questions about where the wool came from. Oh, I imagine that building a sheep corral would help keep him in place. Yeah. How would you have gotten the sheep here without the corral? You should probably do that as soon as possible. For the good of the sheep and that of your crops. Tee-hee. I assumed that the corral was required in order to bring the sheep back, but maybe you can do it without, and then the game's like, hey, just so you know, that structure is important. Yeah, that sheep eats my crops, then we eat that sheep. I can go find more sheep. Technically, I can also find more crops, but no, these are mine. Jab is saying that Alice keeps patting what might be a pouch. That is true. The little pouches that they have, at least to me, aren't obvious unless there are babies sticking out of them. Otherwise, the pouch sort of like hugs up more against the body, so they don't look like anything to me. Let's see if we've got anything to put onto the cook. We've got lots of food. I've long since lost the ability to... I'm gonna guess that Alice likes tea. All the dearies and little ones makes me think that probably a tea drinker. Seems like an old soul. Okay, the tea went quickly. Let's have a large fish. I don't know why I wouldn't try one of these. Okay, it's almost dusk. We don't have fried chicken yet. I don't know where Bottom Line Corp is. We could go get the figurehead and the HVAC system. I know that I needed the glass, which I think that I have. No, it's improve. And it's here? No. Here? No. Here. Okay. Oh, damn it. I have one of 2 glass. I don't know where to get more glass. We can check the map. The map will tell us where certain things exist. Okay, so there's a spirit here and some rare chests. The thing is, like, based on my current mobility abilities, I don't think that there's anything else that I can get here. Maybe that's silly. Yeah, no glass that I see there. Apparently there's a sheep here in Garunu Fields. Fireflies. Okay. We've never been to a firefly location. Oh, right. We needed something to get in here. I think we need to be trained as like a security guard. We could head back here. I think she only grows inorganics. I'm gonna say maple log and iron ore. Yeah, and we can't go over here yet. Okay, let's... We might actually fast travel because we are very far away from that. So I'm here. Yeah, let's go fast travel to the boat place. And on the off chance that we can make it there tonight, then we will fast travel. But it's very late now. We spent a lot of time listening to art lectures. Okay, that was still just regular grilled fish. Maybe it made 3 instead of just 1 because it was a large fish. Let's have an oyster. And I want to check the crops. The ones down here, I'm pretty sure that I just did. I feel I'm well aware that the fields would probably be best down at deck level so that you're always moving past them, and then you can easily see when it's time to water them, or like, oh, it's harvest time. The trouble is, it's just, it seems so odd to have buildings built on top of the crops. Oops. Yeah, let's travel. So we're gonna go here. So I assume that we're here. That was the whole travel animation. Since it's too dark to sleep, we will turn in for the night. I do wonder if the ability to mute Otter Seal's music was in response to like fan requests. So now we're going to go here, and we're going to figure out what we need for the figurehead. I might cook up some more rice. Have we ever done just mushrooms, like without anything else attached? Yeah, everybody can sleep in, I feel like. Okay, I didn't know if there was anything else in here. While we're sailing, let's go look at the... Oops. I was going to say, let's look at the improve menu for the other buildings. Previously, there was a bunch of stuff that we couldn't get. Now I'm thinking that, you know, we've built a lot more stuff. We might be able to improve the amenities inside with some of the materials that we have. Oh, he is famished. Again, I'm going to go with... How about popcorn? Thank you, Skipper. This meal is nourishing. Okay, not a huge fan. Let's give a hug. Oh. This exhibition I've been feverishly tolling towards. I've never really delved into any detail concerning it, have I? Well, allow me to enlighten you. As my assistant, it's the least I can do. As you're well aware of, I've organized my fair share of exhibitions throughout my life. One might even say it was my career. Though I prefer to think of it as my vocation. But every single one of them, museum, private or public galleries, festivals, anti-fascist rallies, corporate tech schemes, live-in performances, every single one of them has been corrupted by base, obtuse, cretinous politics. The public is not ready for this one, Gustav. This artist slept with this one, and there's some bad blood. The Queen has a preference for this tepid piece of art bourgeoisie. I always trip up in the pronunciation of this. Hello to more than a Mia. I always want to go with like bourgeoisie, but I don't think that that's correct. Is it just bourgeois? I've never, not once ever, been allowed free reign over an exhibition. I've often thought to myself, Gustav, you'll be respected when you get older, but no one would dare question your gusto. Then, well, you know what happened. When my body gave out and my legs became as obstinate as pieces of wood, and the disease slowly creeping up until my features froze into a ridiculous grimace, I didn't mind that at all. Really? That sounds horrifying. After all, the body is but a tool for the mind, and my mind has always been as clear as fresh spring water. A couple years before her passing, Carrie Fisher said something very similar to that. We'll maybe circle back to that. No, what I loathed was this perception others had of me. When you turn into a grotesque statue of yourself, people start treating you as furniture. All this work, all those years, the sacrifices, the humiliations, those suddenly lost all worth. I tried to keep up with my work, as you remember, and thanks to your help, but things were never quite the same. Well, this time it will be different. This exhibition will be pure chaos, a maelstrom of artistic sensitivities thrown together in defiance of all human laws, to enforce this greatest message of transcendence through beauty. Yes, that is my goal now. Hey guys, when Moo is back, I just thought of like a beyond belief that we need to watch with Moo. This Robin has reminded me, and yours too. Should you choose to keep helping me, I'm sure you will. Okay, that was a lot. Mia, I hope your Thursday is going fantastically. I am going to... Funny story, I just heard a terrible sound. So then I told myself, oh no, the engine is going to explode. But no, that gigantic, tremendous roaring was the sound of my stomach. Come on now, Peanut, I'm starving. We know that he likes fine dining, I think. Have some bouillabaisse. My compliments on the chef, Bambina. I don't know if I've had better. Now this is fine dining. I think we've had... No, we haven't had a hug lately. Pretty Gay Thursday. Lots of productivity and snuggling and art. That's awesome, Mia. Okay, we're done there. Okay, that's cool. Look what Gustav does on his spare time. I didn't even know that he had a piano. Violin. Whoops. I've had Strange Piano on my mind because Strange Piano made a recommendation to Mia about the about a game that she might like. That was in yesterday's stream. Okay, stop for 1 second. I wanted to upgrade the boat with a figurehead. Thank God for the quest log. See, now we're getting the ring that somebody else has something to say. More than a Mia finished Lady B's video. Yes. Yes, I had heard that. Lady B was just here. Nope, we can't do that. Okay, let's mix some rice and... cod. I've once again hit a roadblock. As you know, much of my work requires me to communicate with my trusted correspondents. Of course, you used to help me with that quite a lot. But look at me now, back at full strength. And even though I don't need a secretary, I still need a desk. Now, we could use any old desk, but that would defeat our purpose, would it not? Only for the best, and only for the good of the exhibit. To that end, I managed to track down a woodworker of excellent reputation. He lives in Oxbury, but I haven't been able to contact him. So you should go and investigate some good old-fashioned field work. And while I do not know exactly where he might be, I do know that his companion works in some sort of cafe. Maybe that could lead you on his trail. Oh, and on a related note, I've done some thinking. I'm not certain the vast assortment of tools you put at our disposal will yet be enough, since everything apparently has to be refined from raw materials. Some finer materials will require a more specialized workshop. You should consider building a smithy to help us with that. Okay, so Oxbury, which we'll probably see the next time that we go to the map, and can we build a smithy? Not yet. Nope, not yet. So he's straight up saying you're gonna need to get this, and the game is also telling me, well, you can't have it right now. We can have an oak, you know, some more oak planks. Let's go get the figurehead, and then we can do the building while we're on our way to our next task.
Oh, look at your hair. Looks like someone's been at the Baba shop. Get it? Because of the sheep on your boat? Oh, never mind. I'm gonna eat that sheep, by the way.
Okay. So, let's also get the expert thing here. I'd better write it down. So, let's see. We did this. And now we need +3 iron and 10 wools. So the 10 wools we're not going to have yet unless we get a shocking amount of fabric and thread off of every single thing. This is still 16,000 glims, so we're not there yet. And wow, okay. So we need a lot of wool in order to get the Hermes hymn. Okay, so that's another 16. So what's that, 26 in total? Followed by 16 oak planks. Yeah, some of this stuff I can get immediately, and some of this stuff I think is going to take some time to grow. Let's go see. Oh, well, we can shear again. Let's, every time we shear, let's feed. Let's give you a carrot. Okay, we already did that. Yeah, I think I have like a total of 8 wool fiber. It's not going to be enough for the size of this order.
I've been looking at my house. It's a little bare bones. As an amateur handyman, this doesn't work at all. Maybe we should
improve it.
Add a few bells and whistles. I don't know what exactly. Let me have a look. Follow me. Hey, look at that. You've already started with the
improvements.
Carry on.
Oh, nice.
All right. Do you know what my house needs? A desk and some tools. Yeah, that's it. I know we don't have a lot of space in this boat. It's kind of becoming a dream scenario of mine. A bed next to my tools. It would be like I'm living in a fantasy. I could work on my own projects. Maybe build something for my daughter, Ashley. Yeah, what's the use? Oh, God, this took a turn. Oh, what's the use, right? It's not like I'm ever going to see her again. I should stop daydreaming about it. I'm just trapped here. You know what's not funny? I can't even remember her face. So let's just get that desk and figure out what to make later.
Oh, Uncle Atoll. Just as he descends entirely into the pits of despair, he just immediately hops back out because he's a big frog. Okay, I don't know that we've ever just cooked shrimp. Let's have some shrimp. Okay. I'm gonna visit the loom. We're gonna see if I can get anything here before I go. Yeah, the wool's... I think the wool's gonna be a problem. Okay, well, we got 10 wool threads, so now let's weave the threads. It was all fabric, right, that I needed? Pretty sure. Oops, oops. Hold on. Wool thread. Normally, I would do this all while we're actually, like, on the high seas, but the thing that we want to craft, or buy with this craft, build with this craft, is here. Okay, hey, we got 21. Look at how close. You guys, we needed 26. I have 21. So, I mean, it's possible if we hang out for, like, it's almost night. We could just hang out here for one day. It's possible that the sheep will regrow. And some more cotton. It's been a while since we've gotten any coffee. I do feel like Gwen was the real caffeine lover among us. Speaking of people who love caffeine, has anybody had any updates from Drienne? The closest that we've gotten was from Glomdy, who said that it does seem like the laptop has at long last been fixed, or is on their way back to Drienne. Cabbage. But they weren't, like, on or streaming anything on Monday because it hasn't quite come back yet. Hopefully it's soon. That's all we can hope for. Okay. Our meal is done, I think. Yes. Yeah, I'm here. Peanut. Look at these jewels. Look at these jewels, he says. For you, Bambita. No. No need to explain how. Shh. Just take them. It's a gift. Here's a valuable necklace from me to you, not for my beloved. Although I really do care for her. Shrimp cocktail. Okay, we've definitely done that before. Bro, I don't know. Let's put in some oysters and leeks. I'm sort of cooking small. What you should do in a situation like this, if you really want to. Me is saying, wait, does Drian love coffee? No, I don't think so. Drian, whatever Drian feels about coffee, Drian does definitely not like caffeine. However, in I think our last stream, I made mention of the fact that Drian wants to. Oh gosh, what was it? We were sort of talking about how we wanted, like, Drian wanted to, like, further reduce the world's consumption of caffeine. And since Drian themselves cannot reach, like, less coffee consumption than they already have, all they could do then is start, like, creating coffee, like, generating coffee, because that's the only way to further reduce your consumption past 0%, is to have a negative coffee consumption by creating more. This was Dougler's idea, which is really funny. Drian creating the drink they most detest. Actually, I don't know what Drian's most detested drink is. It's probably like strychnine, but also not a fan of coffee. There's like not enough time to do anything. Although we could, didn't we need, yeah, we need some iron. Let's do some iron smelting. As soon as we remember, here it is. Let's forget that that's part of the same building. Oh no! We're out of iron. Okay. We're definitely gonna have to go visit Olga. I hope I didn't use up all the iron that we had access to in the whole world. Lady B is saying hello to Mia and going, top of the morning to ya. Which is probably a reference to Mia's stream from yesterday that we were just referencing. Mia has all sorts of channel point rewards. If you guys are not hanging out in Mia's streams, you're really missing out. And Samalander successfully got her to do show tunes sung with an Irish accent. And it was very funny. Have we had regular cabbage? Like just cabbage? Let's cook some regular cabbage. And Mia is greeting Lady B back by saying, hoi to toy to toy. So, yeah, I have no iron anymore. I think we should leave because I don't know how long it's going to take unless the sheep is now full of wool again. We really don't have a lot of cause to stay here because we'd just be sitting in port. What is it? What are we being told not to forget? Don't forget. I do like the fact that he's got his own tank, but it's separated from flooding the boat by like a thin plexiglass shower door. Okay, sheep is still shorn. Okay, so we will come back. These are bright jellies, right? Yeah, jellyfish stage 1. That's the quartz dragon. Where's Olga? Yes, iron. Okay, good. We did invest some iron with her. Whatever iron we pull out of Olga today, we might just immediately replant it, because I didn't realize that I was that shy on it. Yes, we can go to the quarry or someplace else, the mines, and get some more iron, but we could also just have Olga as our self-replicating, our duplication glitch, basically. Oh, I'm stretching. Ugh. Yeah, also, who was it? Luca was asking about when school is out. Ricardinho stopped by both a ceramic bowl. I think that's my first one. He stopped by this stream and then also hung out in Mia's stream for a while and specified that he hasn't been around much in recent weeks because he's basically prepping up for exams or doing exams. He said that in the next 2 weeks, there's like 5 exams and 2 presentations or something. His schedule is jam-packed. So yeah, on the off chance that he listens to this or like puts it on in the background while studying, best of luck, Ricardinho. Your time is very well spent on that as opposed to like there'll be hopefully a lifetime of fun coming up. This is the time to focus on getting yourself to where you want to be academically and professionally. So yeah, the games will be here when you're done, and hopefully that will be very soon. Okay, I think that we're at Olga. Nope. Lady B is saying, the question still remains, do you like smoking a clove? And Borlak is saying, I hear someone in here has a problem with the Irish. I think you'll find that's my job. We wouldn't want to steal Borlak's shtick.
Are you already done? No. Okay.
Oh, looks like we had the same idea last time. It looks like we did a couple things of iron. So while I'm just mining iron here for a second... Oops. There was a Nintendo Direct yesterday, and most Nintendo Directs are like, okay, yeah, here's some stuff that's coming out. This one was one of those that people wound up being really excited about. Among other things, they announced a full remake, like a full remake of Super Mario RPG, which is cool, because I never played the original Super Mario RPG. That is, to my memory, it was a very late Super Nintendo game that came out, like, basically near the end of the system's life cycle. I don't know, it sounded like I said life cycle. And as a result, like, not me, none of my friends, like, I remember seeing footage of it afterwards, being like, man, that game looks awesome. I like the art style. It seemed like the gameplay would be pretty cool.
Are you all done there? All right, I'll see you later then. Goodbye.
Oh, yes, please have some food. How about some grilled veggies? Hey, thank you, Munchkin. We'll have a hug. Mia's saying, you hear incorrectly. Somebody has a problem with speaking in an Irish accent while singing show tunes while playing a game. And Borlak says, well, it sounds like somebody has a problem with multitasking. I haven't... Oh, yeah, we haven't given her anything. So, this marsupial, what do we think that she likes? How about steamed shellfish? That's an acquired taste. Oh, this smells really strong. Are you even sure it's edible? I don't think I can eat that. This food is definitely an acquired taste. I'm afraid it's not for little old me. Okay. Well, how about some... tea? I can't have such a strong stimulant. Those are so disorienting. I won't be able to sleep for days if I ingest this. Sorry, I won't accept it. Hey, she knows what she likes, and she doesn't like what I'm offering her so far. Pork chops! I was getting quite hungry. Hug, 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 hug. That was very nice. Okay, so hugged and was slighted by Giovanni's flirting. Okay, so apparently they're not going to get along very well. But yeah, definitely look at that. We already identified two of her dislikes: acquired tastes and stimulants. Borlak says, marsupial is definitely like KFC and Turkish Delight. I need to have Turkish Delight someday. Wow, he is super hungry. Let's give him some paella. We'll give you a hug if you'll have it.
Wasn't that great?
Yeah, he's over the moon. Look how happy he is. Okay, so we stopped by Olga. The sheep is still shorn. We can grab our meal out. Oh, no, it's questionable. That sucks. We need some sort of like a trash compactor. Okay, let's have some strawberries. And I guess just strawberries. Borlak thinks that's an opossum. I will take your word for it. If I didn't know better, I would think that an opossum was a fictional animal that people made up. Oh, there's Bottom Line Corp. Yeah, I never checked here. Okay, that was a happy accident. We can clean the side of the boat. I don't really need any mussels, and I don't want to stop. It'd be amazing if Borlak was right, and what's her name? Alice? Alice is an opossum. Okay, oh, wait, we might have enough iron now. Let's save... Well, we definitely know that we have a bunch inside of Olga, so we can always get more. Just let that go down a little bit. We want to make sure we don't get overheated. We may not need to pump this one more time. Yeah, there it comes. Okay, we needed 3 iron ingots. Wait, that was aluminum. What did I do? Oops. Okay, well now we're gonna do this. I would like to catch the lightning, but I also don't want to waste our opportunity to get this iron. Okay. Let's let that ride for a bit.
Sprout! A storm! Let's catch some lightning. What do you say?
Every single time Blah 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 stops by, I want to ask him about his job. I'm just so excited for him. Yeah, I missed that. For some reason, I thought that there was one down here. I really like the lightning song that he plays. Atoll. Nope. Okay. So my only, well, this might be loud. I'll wait until the thunderstorm is done. Okay, this storm is done. Hopefully we didn't lose the iron in the fire. It looks like it did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we got all of it. Okay, now we're continuing on our path. So we only needed 3 iron ingots, so I'm going to say that we have that. Now, the oak things, we needed plus 16 on those, and I don't remember... No, we could stop by the sawmill somewhere. This is going to be a super deep cut that I don't think that a lot of people are going to get. And I don't remember saying it before, but there's something about this game, about this 2D presentation and the building up of like different activities. It reminds me of a Commodore 64 game that my family had many, many, many years ago called Donald Duck's Playground. And you can look up like on YouTube because we actually did that a few years ago. And it's a very simple game. It's sort of an light edutainment thing about like basically teaching basic math and like money counting skills. Hold on, I'm trying to think. I wanted to go to the sawmill, but we've actually got other tools here. All right, let's go shopping, Peanut. Hopefully the shop still has that chocolate box that we're looking for. Come on. like, the way that it worked is Donald Duck would go and do these jobs around town, and they were like these, it was probably the first game that I ever played that had what you would today consider mini games. So Donald Duck would do these mini games to get money, and depending on how well you did, he'd get paid more or less, and then he would take that money and use it to buy playground equipment for Huey, Dewey, and Louie, who actually might have just been a single duck with, like, I don't remember if you actually got to play as all three. But then they would go onto the playground and you'd see little animations. They swang on the swing and stuff like this. The gameplay was very basic. It was mostly about teaching you to count money, because you'd like, you know, oh, that'll be 35 cents. And you had to be able to recognize how many pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters it would be to get there. And hello to Ronan. Ronan, I hope you had a great Thursday so far. Mia is on the way to do errands, but will be listening. Mia, have a safe trip. Hopefully we can keep you company on the road. Go take a look. They should have it here. Get the nicest chocolate box you ever see. Not the cheap stuff. I got a brand new shipment recently. Things are looking up for old Theodore. Go ahead, take a look. Here, I've got a box of chocolates, only 1,000 glims. Garden Seed Sampler Pack. Well, I'm definitely not buying this for 12,000 glim when I'm trying to save up for 16,000, but yeah, we've got, well, actually, I don't know that I do have any carrot seeds. Let's buy 5 carrot seeds. Can I sell things? I don't know that I need sawdust for anything, but then again, I might be able to bake it into coal or slate. Beautiful, Bambina. I knew I could count on you. You're terrific, Bambina. You know that? Marvelous, exceptional, admirable. We don't deserve you. Nope, no one does. Okay, let's pack it up, guys. We don't deserve Stella one bit. You wonderful little peanut. All right, now give it to me, please. Give it here. You have to put it in my hand. Also, I'm slightly hungry. How about some black coffee? Hey, that's one hell of a kicker. I'm shaking. Stimulants all the way, Bambina. Delicious and wakes you up for reals. And you can eat it with a fork. Here, have... Oh no, we want to find the chocolates. Thank you. Haha, yes, she'll love it so much. I'll hold on to it. Let's head back to the boat, Bambina. Okay, she's pretty happy. I'm shopping for some ingredients. Maybe I'll cook something for you later. Okay, hugged and full, so don't need anything else there. Ronan! Oh, wait, Ronan. Oh, gosh, Ronan. Ronan. A couple things. First of all, and most cheerfully, are you playing Final Fantasy 16 at all? Because I feel like you're somebody who would... From what we've talked about your gaming tastes and stuff, I do feel like that would, like, fall into your interest level. Do I think I have everything that I wanted to do. Yeah, but we have to go to sleep now. I think we have enough to go back to the shark fellow. I think. Let's look. Let's see if there's any other, like, crates or other destinations that we can get on the way. We can't really go further south. We can't get to the fog bank. And we can go all the way up here, but that's really far away. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yes. There and there. And confirm. Ronan will get 16 eventually. I want to go to the... Well, I think that we want to have some more wool. Okay, so that's 4 more threads, and that, as far as I know, what we need right now is all fabric, so we're going to focus on this. The other thing I was going to mention to Ronan is, I don't know, like, there's always the line between just shit posting or actually announcing new policies, but Elon Musk declared this week that starting now, use of cis and cisgendered will be considered a slur on Twitter, like the sort of thing that can get you banned or muted off the platform. Again, this may not be like an actual policy. He does love to just, like, what do you do if you don't have any ideas? If you don't have anything to say, but you want to drive a lot of engagement? Imagine for a moment that you're somebody who's so drastically insecure that what you need is attention. Even if there's no reason for people to give you attention, what do? You shitpost. That's what you do. It gets you attention. It doesn't take any effort. There's no creativity involved, and you're not offering anything. You are only and exclusively making people angry to know that you have some sort of impact in the world. If you can't have a positive impact, have a negative one. There you go. That's the way to do it. So that's shitposting. And is that what Elon Musk is doing here? I don't know. Generally speaking, I think that when the worst people around are saying the worst things they can think of, you should believe them. So I vote that we take him at his word as a serious and sober example of what he wants the platform to be. And that takes us to the fact that saying that somebody is cisgendered is literally just a description. I'm cisgendered, unless I'm completely misunderstanding the use of the phrase. I was assigned male at birth. I consider myself male. I would say that I am male. If somebody came along and said, no, you're not, I'd say, don't actually care very much what you think. I'm going to continue to refer to myself in the male. So as far as I know, that's cisgendered. I'm also like heterosexual. I think that might be part of it. I could be wrong. It's one of those things where it's mostly picked up through like sort of cultural osmosis, but it's definitely not a slur. So it is similar to Elon Musk saying, starting now, saying that somebody has green eyes, that's a slur. Like that's literally, I want to be careful about using literally in this particular case, but as far as I can tell, it's the same thing. It's literally taking an unremarkable factual statement about somebody and saying, well, that's insulting. Okay. Again, if I've misunderstood this in some way, I stand open to be educated, but it doesn't really feel like, as Ronan say, so much for free speech absolutism. Anyway, I was thinking, and you know what? Not just a chocolate box is nearly not enough for a lady of this caliber, but I know exactly what could complement this gift. A nice bouquet of flowers. Vibrant, luscious roses, and I know just where to pick some. Ambertown Park. Don't worry, I'll show you once we're there. It's a great idea, eh? It's definitely a great idea. And again, not a word. She'll be completely surprised. I'm just noting he has never once said that any of this is going to Astrid? Astrid's the lion, right? I think it is. Okay. I just want to double check here. I cannot do this because I need one more glass. Shoot. I'm positive that we bought glass someplace. I just don't remember where. Oh, shoot. We could do this. 4 oak planks. Sorry, 6 oak planks. I want to... There it is. Every time I move things around, so we want 6 oak planks. I'm gonna guess that 3 is gonna be more than enough. I don't understand why I'm getting sawdust out of this. I feel like, wasn't that perfect? I know that sawdust is a natural byproduct, but you would think that if you did it perfectly, you would get, like, only logs or something, not waste product. I'm gonna say, why don't we actually... As far as I know, you can't put anything else in there. Yeah, that'll keep the... I don't have anything that I need to cook right now. So, we're still... I think we're still at, Uptown Blight or whatever it's called. Oh, no, we're at Albert Shipyard. Okay. Hello to Jägermeister! Jägermeister, I hope you've had a great week. I don't know about your area, but it has been fantastic outside here. Like, perfect outdoor weather for things like pickleball.
I once had a friend who cut his own toe. He had a new one made of rubber. He was called Rubber Toe. Get it?
I felt like I really had to stretch to get the pronunciation close. Okay, so here's our iron and wool. This will give us access to a chicken coop, a lounge, and a crusher. Okay, and now... So we do need a little bit more oak plank. We need 4 more oak planks. Let's not leave until we get them. Should have plenty of time. The sun is high. Also, again, you never know how long you have people, but Ronan, I did see that apparently they found a debris field, which is thought to be the remains of the Titan. That's the submersible that went missing recently, as like it was sort of like a tourist trip, as I understand it, to go visit the wreckage of the Titanic. It had gone missing. Now it appears that, from what I saw in the news, and please forgive me if these details are incomplete or inaccurate, but last I saw, they found a debris field which leads them to believe that the craft probably suffered some sort of an equipment fault that led to an implosion. And this is not, like... This is a very lighthearted game, and in a moment we'll continue on. I just feel bad for the folks that were in there. I've heard a lot in recent days about this company maybe having some, like, not a great history with, like, safety and maintenance and safety precautions and stuff. I can't speak to that. What I do know is that a lot of human beings went there because they thought that they were going to go on a fun and interesting adventure, had every expectation in the world of coming home, and now aren't. So, like, I feel like this is something that absolutely should be looked at by authorities, and if there would be benefit to better, stronger regulations to stop this sort of loss of life in the future, they should be pursued. But yeah, that was some sad news, and I know that Ronan was following along with that as well. Let's think. I think I just cut the logs that I needed. I got distracted thinking about this. Jägermeister is saying that sadly it's been 88 degrees, which is 25 warmer than he'd prefer for unbridled aggressive play. Okay, let's get the figurehead. Yep, there we go. And now we would have access to a rock destroyer, but we would need some fire glow and a spirit flower. Now, the spirit flower, if I remember correctly, those come from shepherding people through the Everdoor. So we have to advance some character storylines. But, honest to God, guys, now in my notes, I don't know what I have and haven't done. But let's at least write down +6 fire glow. So that if I see that on the map, hopefully I'll have some memory of the fact that we need it. Okay. We are now leaving as far as I know. We want to go... We'd like to go someplace where there's fire glow. See, it says that there's a spirit there, but... Barkenheim Creek isn't that large of a place. Maybe we should go back there later. Before we leave this island. Yes, let's go say hello to... Oh, no. I think that I planted all aluminum on Olga. I don't think I planted the iron. I think I got mixed up on my colors. Lady B is turning in. Lady B, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm so glad that you had a good time in Mia's stream, and hopefully we will see you tomorrow. Yes, Lady B, do you happen to know who is currently on that round robin for the thing? Because we could put a link up in chat. But otherwise, let me water this. And I'm going to do a quick shout out for Lady B, because if anybody's coming in at this point, she shared that she is going to be participating in sort of like a round robin. Hold on. Shout out ESArt_Lady B. There we go. Here we go. Down and back. Okay, yeah, checking the crops. I should also check in with the people. Like, I bet that Giovanni there is hungry. Jab is saying, I don't bear ill will towards the people, but it's a risky thing to go down that deep. I would say I feel about the same as if someone died attempting Everest. I've heard that a lot of, like, Sherpas die trying to keep others alive on Everest. It seems like a really heat-treated crab. Well, another glorious fine dining affair. You know, Ben Bean, it reminds me of... Wait, where was this Trattoria again? Anyway. I don't know if he's up for a hug. He is. Ronan says a company with a history of safety issues isn't great to hear also. Yeah, I always want to make sure that I'm not speaking out of turn, but I was seeing a news article about what was at that time a search for the craft, and that allegedly they had been warned very starkly by others in the, like, I don't know if it's like an oversight committee or what, but somebody somewhere was like, yo, you don't rise to our minimum level of safety. Darn it. Safety procedures, but again, this is something that I saw in the news and haven't seen corroborated. Like, I haven't gone looking for more information about it. I just know that not one... I would be very surprised if even one person got onto that craft thinking to themselves, well, yeah, they've been... What did I do? Hold on. Finalize. Okay, now don't touch it again. And here, I'm just making sure that we're selecting iron this time, because that was our goal. We don't have a lot of it, and have recently had use of it. Okay.
Are you all done? Okay, see you later.
You might have noticed that there's a large empty nook in my house. You know what? We should add a wardrobe. Yes, a fancy dresser for your clothes. You don't seem to have anywhere to store your own outfits. This would be a perfect opportunity. What do you think? Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't feed her or anything. Yes, she's hungry. Let's give her a raspberry. She seems to like light food. Like, not necessarily simple food, but sort of like lighter meals that are just like very easy. Hug? Okay, yeah, she's maximum happy. So, it's gonna be too late to travel soon, but that doesn't mean that we can't get on the path. I think we're going to go back to the fast travel zone. And now let's see about improving Alice's house. Oh, look at that. We can easily do this. And then, okay, so with a few more oak planks, and that would take glass, which we're not going to do. Let's make some oak planks. It's evening, but it's not too late to travel, so it's not too late to be industrial. But yeah, like in Mickey Mouse's, Donald Duck's Playhouse, rather, Donald Duck's Playground, there's no mini games that are like this, but there's just something about it that, like, you're doing the little mini things to get the crafting materials to then build what you want. And then, like, there's some recompense that you get. This is not an edutainment title, but there's just something about it that's, like, weirdly evocative to me. Let's go ahead and put up the commemorative dish collection. There. Okay, it's too dark to navigate, but maybe not too dark to have the seal teleport us. Oh, wow, we actually can't do it. Okay. I don't remember if I started to say this or not, but based on what might have happened to the craft, it might have been very quick. And I've shared on many occasions, I'm not looking forward to dying, but when it happens, I would like it to be as swift as possible. I am alive 1 second and not alive the next, with very little time spent transitioning between the two states. That would be A+. Okay. Yeah, until we have need of, like, more cooking and stuff, let's just burn off some of this sawdust. We'll make sure that we always have enough coal to power the forge. Okay. Oh, are we supposed to go up there? So, this is where the nebula fiber comes from. I would like to try to get some because we have 2 new people aboard. Oh, the Lady B has it. So the person that's currently on is Queen VC Crafty, and Lady B has put the link right in chat. I don't know why I missed that at first, but Lady B, thank you very much. Okay, we need to water the plants. Oh, and shear the sheep. Okay, we're gonna do these things in order. Let's go here, and we're going to go here. And we probably only have a few moments, so let's do what we can with the sheep. Let's give the sheep some... have a carrot. Oh my god, Marquack, thank you so much for the cheer. Marquack, I hope that you've had a great Thursday, but seriously, thank you very much. I'm seeing visions of past meals I have had. Wait, what is... hold on. Stop talking to me. What is this? Can I do anything with him? Nobody has anything to say about this? I need a nebula fiber, and I can't do it. We get this pill bug that jumps aboard and then just sits there. Marquack says it's been a decent day. Yeah, today, I was saying earlier, this has been just a wonderful, weather-wise, a really wonderful week. Jab was saying that he was really surprised at how much coverage it got in France and the UK. Is that the, Wait, oh, here it is. Oh, you're tired, aren't you? Of course, so many children are bound to leave you exhausted. Maybe we could play with them a bit? Let you rest? What do you think, Stella? Yes. Oh, wonderful. We'll have so much fun. I used to play this game with my grandchildren all the time. Just catch them and bring them back to their mommy. See, there's your mom. You talk to your mom. Can I pick up more than one? No, you can't. There's probably a time limit. Oh, look at the super speedy one. Yeah, the supercharged one. Got into the stimulants, I guess. I wonder, so it stopped being speedy? I wonder if they... Oh, wait, why is she less happy? I guess she's hungry. How about some rice? I was getting quite hungry. Okay, let's set a new course. I apparently need a lot of nebula fiber, and now that we know that we can get some thanks to Alice. Agraxis, hello to you! The animation in this game is gorgeous. The Steam screenshots don't do this one justice. I 100% agree. Yeah, the animation is so full of character. And the more that we play and the more sort of like mechanics are unlocked and revealed, the better the animation is. For example, we've got the double jump, which I really like because of the flip. We can glide on the hat, which I'd like to do from a little bit higher up so you get to see that go up. Yeah, see that? There's also a sliding animation, which is usually... Wow, I cannot get up here. Whee! Yeah, whoever did the animation work in this game nailed it, and then some. Oh, do you think we've stopped? Is there another pill bug that we can interact with? Yes. Agraxis, I hope you've had a wonderful Thursday. It was warm and bright and very busy at work, but as I like to say sometimes, busy in that, like, really pleasant way. So, how do we get Alice? Oh, she's just not in a hurry. Marquack or Agraxis, do you have any idea on what sort of animal Alice is? Blobby Blob thinks a hedgehog. I feel like she has more fur than spines, though. Don't hedgehogs have little, like, spines on them? Well, somebody said, I'm now trying to remember who. Somebody said an opossum. That might have been Jab. Let's play with the children again. And this time, if we can grab the super speedy one, we might get, like, a baby bonus. I don't see a really speedy one. Just so everybody knows, there is no, like, what's it called? Button to pick them up. It's just walk into the pill bugs and then bring them back. Okay. Oh, Jab was thinking platypus. I thought platypuses had duck bills, but I really don't actually remember. Agraxis says she looks like a hedgehog more than anything else, even without the spines. It's like they took some artistic license to really bring her out. Agraxis, wow, they actually do have a beaver tail, apparently, the platypus. Is that, like, really they do? Because I thought that they might, and then I realized that I couldn't actually remember. Let's go here. We'll get whatever's in the crates. And then these fireflies apparently have the fire glow seeds that we know that we need. And then we'll go to Masha. This seems a little bit optimistic, but let's see if we can pick up some of these crafting materials that we need. Oh, hold on. Hey, Stella, what do I have to do to get fed? Send you a letter? You know how much I like plain food? How about some grilled fish? There's no fassle with that. No fuss, no muss. Hey, I'll even give you a hug. Hey, how about that? I needed that. Okay. Hey, see you around, Stella. Good looking out. Agraxis says, yes, they do have a beaver tail. Darn it. I'm trying to get the coffee seeds. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to be more careful now. There we go. Swipe. Do some more cotton. I feel like we might be moving past the point where we need a lot of linen. There's clearly a progression to the crafting mechanics. Wondrous. You're spoiling me, Stella. What an incredible piece of furniture. It livens the room so much. Yes, much cozier now. And filled to the brim with clothes and accessories, too. You don't know how happy that makes me. Well, what are you waiting for? Jump out of these old dirty clothes. Pick something with some jazz to it. Oh, wow! I guess we don't get to dress up Daffodil. Wait. Sorry, I will do that, but we're missing the chance to get the crates. Which is why we're going through this zone. Oh, by the way, Graxus, if you haven't seen, look at Daffodil the cat. She doesn't like being on the water, so she stands on her Everlight. Okay, we probably got all the crates.
Don't forget. Oh, I need some food. Uncle Atoll needs food badly.
Oh, he loves pork chops.
Can't get enough of those pork chops.
Hasn't been hugged lately.
Hug.
Okay, let's water the plants. Cabbage, why not? I feel bad that I have so many, like, questionable meals. Okay, I don't necessarily remember where all we're going through. Oh, right, next up is the fireflies. We've never done this before, so we'll have to see. Hopefully this is something that Giovanni helps us out with. Okay, while we're... Yep, all the crops are watered. And we're going to the ice barrier right now. Okay, can I load any improvements for here? We can, but we need some 8 oak planks. And I don't think I want to get involved in like a big crafting project when apparently we're going through Firefly Zone. Do you hear that, Stella? Is that music? An organ and strings? How incredibly stirring. How dark and mysterious. Oh, what beauty. Stella, would you mind letting the music in? It would mean so much to me. Let the notes flow through you, Stella. Let the music strike straight to your heart. I'm assuming it's similar to jellyfish? Okay, not great at catching these so far. Oh, another one has a red package. It was a fire glow seed. Okay, so the red ones have the fire glow seeds. Those are the guys that we need to get. Come back. Okay, let's not get... because it looks like there's more coming. Okay, I'm probably really wasting it. Yeah, going after the few when there's so many more. I'm stuck underneath the boat. Oh, there's big ones, I think, too. Maybe I'm making that up. It feels like some are bigger. Okay, that's probably all of them that we get for now. So now we just have to figure out where do you grow the fire glow seeds. Hopefully it's not an orchard, because I don't have one of those yet. I don't remember how much rice we have that's cooked, so let's cook some more rice. For Agraxis, there's like a whole like cooking thing as well, where you get to like mix and match different ingredients. So we're still on the path. I don't think we'll make it into port tonight, so we'll wind up sleeping. And now we're basically waiting for something to finish growing, so that then we can try to plant the fire glow seeds. And if we need an orchard, then we'll have to save up for one. Oh, the nebula thread. That's another thing that we could do right now. Yeah, nebula fiber. Let's, Nobody's ever asked me for nebula fiber. You can probably tell, but the goal here is that when you hold down X, you want to release it when you're basically on top of that golden spindle. And now, so what I don't know is, I haven't been paying rapt attention. I don't know if I need nebula thread, nebula fiber, or both. Yes, Giovanni? Hey, have I told you after the war I opened a tavern? Working in sales wasn't my thing, and Astrid's mother said she wanted to help us, so I told myself, hey, sure, why not? It was a reputable establishment, something fancy. Not a drinking hole where people would come to forget about their lousy lives. So one day a client comes in, disheveled, obviously distraught, looking over his shoulders as though the dogs of Inferno were after him. He runs to the bar, puts some bread in my jar, and says, man, what are you doing here? 12 shots of your finest liquor. Before I even have the time to come back with the bill, he's almost through half of them. So I ask him, brother, what's going on with you? Why are you drinking so fast? To which he answers, if you had what I have, you'd be drinking very fast too. Surprised and a bit scared, I flat out ask him, what in heavens do you have? He then stands up right away and tells me, only 50 cents, and then dashes through the door. Well, Peanut, it's been 40 years and I'm still laughing at this one. Okay, that was actually pretty good. Okay. It is bedtime. Yeah, I don't like doing industry at night. I don't know if that's a mechanic, but it feels to me like it's disrespectful to the others on the boat to be banging away in the foundry. Okay. Cooking is happening. Yeah, hold on. Let's look to see what we need the nebula thread for. So, for example, the orchard. We know that we would want an orchard. And we apparently need a lot of oak planks. Pulsar ingot. Yeah, we don't have that. No ash. We've already got a sheep corral. Orchard. Nebula thread. See, there you go. So, we have several things that are looking for oak planks. I think. Yeah. So we need at least, what is that, 28 already? And then the, hold on. Yes, 20. That's 28. Plus another 16 is 34. I'm probably wrong on that. But a lot of oak is the point. And I think we're still going. No, we've stopped someplace. Oh, shoot. She's not here. We were coming here to interact with Masha. Well, we could go here. And then we've never been to Nordweiler, I don't think. Pears, yeah, that would be something for the orchard, I think. And they do sell chicken, which Uncle Atoll wants. And they sell glass here. Okay, let's go to Loneburg. That must be where we purchase it. So let's go here, and then here. And while we have a chance on the path, we'll grab out our rice. Let's pop in some coffee. I know Alice doesn't like stimulants, but Giovanni loves it, I guess. Do I... I'm overlooking the coffee. There we go. Okay, that's not going to take very long. Oak planks. I want to make sure that when we cruise through the crate zone, that's not the right one, we're not occupied. So we know that we need like 30-ish. Let's make sure that we get like, let's start with 10. Yeah, I feel like the entire development cycle of Final Fantasy 16 just sort of like went by without my notice. I guess I just always think of every Final Fantasy game as being so far away that I'll hear about it when it comes out. So I don't pay any attention, and then when it actually comes out, it's like, oh, wow, there's a new Final Fantasy game. Shit. Okay, can I pause this though? I definitely want to get these crates. Oh, look at that. We got pear and cotton seeds right out of that. We may have a lot of tree seeds because I don't have any place to plant them, so they'd just be building up in my inventory and I'd never go looking. Oh, wait. Hold on. We might as well get any mussels and so forth off the side of the boat. Not a lot, actually. Okay, let's shear the sheep. We'll feed you some turnips. I don't know that we actually need any wool right at the moment, but to the extent... Oh, I think Astra's hungry. Hey, I would really like something to eat. Do we know how she feels about coffee? Yeah, she likes it well enough. Okay, she's busy eating. Oh, we might have... I don't know if it refunded the logs, though, because we still had 2 in there. Let's do at least 2 more, then. Okay, we're here primarily to buy glass, I think, so let's go do that. Okay, sorry. Buy glass. Yes. So it's not that expensive. I don't have any other source for it, so let's just buy him out of glass. The metal rope, again, don't actually need it for anything right now. I'm going to buy a couple just so that we have it. And I'll buy some of that too. If I could sell... Yeah, look at this. We've got some apple seeds and some pear seeds. And then there's the fire glow seeds that I'm definitely not selling. Yeah, this guy only wants to buy things that I don't want to sell him. I could sell him a bunch of sawdust. I do have a lot of it. I'll tell you what. Let's sell him 25 sawdust. Okay, that got us some cash back. Is there... Well, see, now I'm not going to know if there was anything else that I wanted to explore over here. That's a horrible billboard. Oh my god. Can you imagine living outside that, like, flickering nightmare? Oh god. I don't even like having it on the screen. We're getting out of here. Alright. We're gonna check a couple things. Let's get our... whatever this was out. The coffee. Let's make a more advanced meal. Let's have some corn and some mussels. I don't really know what this makes. Sort of mussel chowder. We should go somewhere. I don't know where yet. Probably over here. Yeah. Yeah, let's go head over here. We haven't been here ever. And you never know what we might find. So, I have built... Or, sorry, I have a lot more logs now. So, let's see what we can build. We've got the loom, kitchen, garden, sawmill, field. Not the chicken coop, although we don't have a purpose for it. And we don't have any ash planks anyway. The crusher needs some pulsar ingots, so that's out. So, windmill is definitely doable. It'll take up most of our aluminum ingots. It will provide some flowers, which we don't have a call for yet. The foundry is what we already have. Right, we already have that. And then so I'm going to say the orchard first. Let's build this. And, yeah, I mean, I guess up at the top. Yeah. We'll put the orchard up there for now. And then let's do the windmill next. Very tall and thin, like windmills are. And that's... Oh, we found Nordweiler. We'll go ashore in just a minute. Let me just see the chicken coop. Yeah. So we know we're going to need more wool. So I'm going to keep shearing the sheep, but it's a ways off. Now, in terms of the housing, we have houses for everybody. Yes. And... Nebula fabric. So we need 12 nebula fabric. And then the lounge requires some zinc, which I don't have access to. We will revisit the nebula fabric presently. Let's go ashore and see what we can find here. As far as I know, we don't have like a specific goal here. But we'll learn what they've got. An excellent salesperson always carries what the customer needs. So, my well-off patron, what can I do for you? A score to a song that's perfect for when the leaves are falling. I mean, I don't need this, but it's marked as like a special inventory item, so let's grab it. And then, yes, this is very expensive, but we're gonna purchase some of this for Uncle Atoll. Let's get 5 chicken legs. Celery, sunflower. Yeah, we've got all of those for right now, and I don't need any more metal rope. I will give you... Do we know if she likes poached fruit? How about popcorn? I was getting quite hungry. Hug? Hug. That was very nice, thank you. Okay, we'll go inside in just a second. I don't think I know you. I think my partner wouldn't like it if I was talking to a strange child. Don't talk to me again, please. Or if you do, do it discreetly. Hey, can I get this? Here, come with me. I don't know if this sheep will follow me, but I'll have more sheep. Follow. Okay, now, will the sheep... Let's bring the sheep to the boat. Okay, sheep is now on boat. Now, we only have the one paddock. Yeah, so... Wow, I feel like I'm cheesing this a little bit, but sure, I'll take double... double wool off this guy. So that one's going to go around and eat the crops unless we build him a corral. We'll have to see how expensive the corral is. It seems to be a lot of wood from what I remember, but I've got lots of logs, so it should be fine. Okay, sometimes there's secret stuff in here, but doesn't feel like it. You should always move your arms when it's cold outside. Like this. Look, I'm talking and moving. I'm multitasking like a champ. No one can stop me. I can even sing Irish show tunes while also playing a video game. Okay, that's just a pile of trash. Oh no. So these are zip lines. I do not have ride-on zipline technology. Oh, here we, wow, speak of the devil. Hold up to zipline on ropes and wires. And that just happens to be as many things as we need. Okay. Let's see what we can get to now. Can I go up? Yes, zip lines go up. So first of all, we'll get this fishbowl. And we learned how to make apple pie. Nope, that's locked. I feel like I say this every time the topic of apple pie comes up, but I've had mock apple pie, which doesn't have any actual apples in it, and it is delicious. It's so good. Oh, you can also change direction, I just learned. Wow, I'm really glad we came here. I'm not so glad I went down here. I thought we might discover something cool. Jab is saying not the right weather to shear a sheep in. Is there, like, obviously they'd be cold, but don't sheep, like, if you don't shear them at least some, don't they become, like, overgrown to the point where they can't even move? Let me just see if there's anything out here. So this is just a way up. And then that just goes out there. Okay, so this is just like a fun zipline tutorial area. And that's it. Except for like whatever's in this house, because it's difficult not to feel like there's something here. Oops. But I'm pressing X and jumping around and searching for like hidden areas. If you shear them in the winter, they freeze to death. Oh, yikes. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. At least I wouldn't. I imagine you can shear them some. Like, not take all of it, but so that they're comfortable. I'm really hungry, you know? You wouldn't have any food hidden away someplace. He's not even that hungry. How about... Yeah, bisque. He'll love bisque. Okay, how do we feel about hug? Yep, he's pro hug. Let me make sure that the sheep isn't hungry. Nope, sheep is happy. So, there's a letter. A letter from Albert. This is the shark guy, isn't it? Oh, fried chicken. Okay, so, yes. Change outfit with the wardrobe. Ambertown Park is probably the next place that we should be heading towards. In Oxbury. Oh, and we can do the HVAC system. Wow, there's a lot to keep track of. So, hold on. We're going to go to the letter section. This might be it. So this is about an air draft device. No, it's this one. Look, we didn't open this one. Special Funtacular giveaway. For a special time, we're running a special promotion. Encloses a special blueprint. A zipline post. Zip through the air like a majestic bird. All right, we will consider that soon. It is the middle of the night and we cannot travel. Let's check. We didn't even plant anything in the orchard, you guys. We're going to do this in order. Okay, I would like to have an apple tree, because I know how to make apple pie now. And how about a cherry seed? So, oh, I was about to say I don't appear to have to water, but... doesn't hurt. At least I assume it doesn't. Maybe watering in this weather just freezes the ground. Okay. We don't have that much tea. I might do 2 plots of tea leaves. I feel like I've only got 2 amounts of tea plants. Yeah. Whoops. We might actually stay up tonight because there's a lot to do that isn't going to be very loud. And some more cotton for now. I don't know that we actually need any more cotton, but figure I'd rather have a little bit too much. Okay, there's our paella. The apple pie is apple and flour, except I don't think that I actually have any apples yet. Oh, but I definitely have the chicken. Yeah, let's cook up... Well, hold on. Let's cook 2 chickens. Oh, yes, fire glow. We don't know much about fire glow, except that we need a lot more than I have right now, which is 0. Okay. We haven't attempted to grind anything into flour yet. I don't have a call to do it. I can't move all of a sudden. Oh. Okay. So this is probably some sort of meter or rate control. Corn flour or rice flour? Okay, let's give it a shot. Finalize. Now there's another control down here. Oh, that's where the flour comes out. Do I know how fast I want it to go? Okay, so apparently, maybe depending on the amount of flour that you're putting in there, or the type of flour, you want to keep it within a certain area. So we'll know that the flour mill is working if the fins are turning. Okay. I feel like we would like to have a second corral, because I don't want that sheep to eat all my crops. Sheep corral. So we would need, what is that, 17 oak planks. Well, we're gonna find out if this makes people mad. Let's have, 7. As tends to happen, YouTube has recently decided that what we want to see in the... Wow! Oh, yow! Oy! What we really want to see in the YouTube feed is video footage of... like actual real-world courtrooms, like especially streamed during the COVID era. Where everything was like streamed online and therefore like much more visible to the public than, you know, a lot of courthouses you can just go in and sit in the court as long as you're going to be respectful. But when it's on Zoom, suddenly it's being recorded and people can see it after that. And apparently what YouTube has decided that we want to see is that, but specifically with cases where people are making sovereign citizen arguments. And they are correct. Yes, I do want to see that because... So... Well, hold on. Let's see if we have... I never pay attention to how much I'm getting because my eyes are on the thing. Let's just check to see, can we now build a corral? Not yet. We need a little bit more. So... Like, if somebody... Here's a question. Like, really, though. If you're learning to, like, be a quote-unquote sovereign citizen, Is it step one, never, ever answer a straight question? Dissemble, lie, say nonsense, raise objections, contradict yourself and others no matter what they say, no matter what the topic is. It seems like rule number one of being a sovereign citizen is delay and aggravate. And I know that sounds like two separate things, but you want to make sure that you're accomplishing both at the same time. Rule 2 is everything is true if you believe it. And that's not unique to sovereign citizens, but it certainly feels like the most driving force to them. If you just say something with enough certainty, you can will it to be true, not just for you, but for everyone. There is no such thing as objective reality. There is only whoever asserts themselves with the greatest level of assuredness. So if you walk into a scenario where you know literally nothing, but simply declare yourself to be right, then you will be right. I'm really curious, how does somebody fall into this particular pit of idiocy? Because all I'm saying is that if you are out there and you either don't know what I'm talking about or have maybe been enamored of this idea, this concept of being a sovereign citizen, all I'm saying is that there exists for you objective evidence of what happens when you take these concepts that you've sort of cooked up inside of your own head and then try to apply them to an actual world where the laws of man apply. It doesn't go your way. Spend all of that time and energy that you were about to do with that on literally anything. Learn how to fix a bicycle. Go for a nice walk. Learn how to pave concrete. Paint a wall blue. Any other thing that you could possibly do with that amount of time is more constructive. Sit and do PCP for all I care. Don't do PCP, but you'd still be better off than getting yourself into legal trouble by believing that you can simply declare yourself immune from laws. It doesn't work out. Don't do that. And yet, it is fascinating to watch people try, because holy hell. And by the way, if anybody's out there, usually I'd say, okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, allow me to give you a rundown of what the sovereign citizen movement is, except I just did. That's what it is. It appears to be, seriously, the sovereign citizen movement appears to be predicated on the idea that judges in courtrooms operate by the same laws as 1960s sci-fi robots, where if you simply overload them with enough gibberish, they'll go bzz, bzz, and smoke will shoot out of their ears and they'll just shut down. That's the only thing that makes sense about this movement, or it's the only way in which this movement makes sense, that laws can somehow be just brute forced into non-existence by simply declaring. And if there's a different explanation for it, I honestly don't know what would be the even-keeled, clear-eyed, actual, description of what this is supposed to be, because I only know how it plays out. And man, you watch some of these folks go into court and just get, I don't mean that, when I say that they get wrecked, I don't mean that, people just talk past them and ignore them, which, yes, also happens. But I mean, when their, quote, beliefs, unquote, actually run headlong into somebody who knows what they're talking about, they get vaporized. It's really embarrassing, or at least it would be if this was something that represented thought? I don't know. So sorry, we're gonna go like this, obviously. Yeah, we can put it on top of that fence, but I guess we'll go like this for now. I don't like it. There's one good one. I believe the name is, and by the way, these are all very long, because if there's something that sovereign citizens can do, it's chew up time. They are a massive time sink. Oh, is I think the sheep is already in there. I think the sheep navigated their way to... Let me just check that both paddocks... Yes. Both of the corrals are full. They're really corrals. They're not really paddocks. Okay. Our flour is done. I now have one... Oh. We have one corn flour. And I guess I guess the rate control is just there. Maybe it'll change if we start moving or something. But, yeah. At least I think it's, like... It's still going, right? Yes. Nope, I did not mean to interrupt it. Okay. So the videos are all like 2 hours long because 2 hours is about the amount of time that it takes a person with a sovereign citizen to say, yes, I am present. My name is first name, last name, and no, I don't have any idea what I'm talking about. Those 3 sentences, 2 hours, easy. Easy. So they're very, very long. But there was one that it was just a good example of what I'm talking about. I believe it was called like Judge Simpson, like destroys sovereign citizen. And it's this judge speaking slowly and clearly and just like it played well to my love of logic and intellectual maneuvering. At one point, to give you a sense, at one point the sovereign citizen appearing in court started to... They love this thing. Hold on, because we need to set a course. We're growing trees, we've sheared the sheep, we aren't yet cooking anything. Oh, we could give Uncle Atoll his chicken, and he might have a new quest for us. I don't know where he is right now. He used to live on the first floor. I don't know where he lives anymore. This is Summer's house. Oh, and we can do the HVAC system, so let's do that. I don't mind having the ship parked. I just want to, like, be working towards something while we're parked. So, improve. Summer's house, which I think is this one, with the... Shoot. Where's... Okay. Was it not improve? I thought it was improve Summer's house. Oh, that's Astra's bungalow. Summer's house is... Nope, that's Alice's. Nope, it is this one. And now I need some iron ingots. Okay, I'll tell you what. We know we're gonna need some more nebula fabric, I think. Apparently there's a shrine there. I don't... You know something? We didn't know how to meditate at shrines before, and apparently there's a sheep here, maybe? Let's go here. Okay, that'll give us plenty of time to smelt some iron, and we need 3. One of the exchanges that I particularly enjoyed is that yeah, sovereign citizens, they really like to deny that they are present. They have this, like, what appears to be idiocy, but makes sense to them, where they say, like, my name is not Ruination Ronin. Sorry, I'm not Ruination Ronin, but Ruination Ronin is an identifier by which I acknowledge receipt or something. Like it's like they don't. I am an entity, not a person. I'm a human, not a person. I'm a person, not a name. Like they do this like weird like logistical backfiring. So this dude started that like. No, I'm not that person. I'm a person, not an entity. I'm a human, not a cat. Like, who knows what all they're saying. Now, why did this stop? Hold on. Finalize. Oh, because we're moving. Right. When we started moving, it changed the wind. So now we're moving. Okay, we've got water there. Let's re-water, just because we want it to keep growing. And so it was very simple. Judge Simpson said to this defendant who was doing this, "Is your name Tyler Scott," or whatever it is? And he said, "I want you to listen carefully, because if the answer is yes, then we're going to proceed. If you are not Tyler Scott, then I'm going to immediately enter a summary judgment in favor of the plaintiff against you, against Tyler Scott, because Tyler Scott has failed to show up for his due court date. So I'll ask you one final time, are you Tyler Scott," or whatever the guy's name was? And there was this pause, and he said, "Yes, I'm Tyler Scott." So it's like, they get outmaneuvered so easily, because they walk in thinking that they can just, again, short-circuit the legal system by making lots of nonsense motions and harassing people and shouting, and you can't do that. You are not going to win a court case by just shouting over the judge or making a lot of nonsense motions. They will listen to you for a period of time necessary to establish that you are not of sound mind or wasting the court's time. And once that determination is made, and it doesn't take long, you are in very serious trouble. I'm talking about this in part because I'd like to think of it as like a public service announcement, because you never know what people are going to suddenly like discover and be like, "Oh, wait, is that really true? Can you just like pay your bills by cutting off the bottom of the bill and writing pay to the order of, and then they just get paid by magic?" No, you can't do that. But you just never know what might like catch somebody's attention. So I really want people to know how dangerously stupid this is. I like that Alice like does a lot of shopping. She seems to like simple, small food. Yes. All right. I don't know what all she likes yet. We actually haven't found any of her likes, but we found food that she's willing to eat, and we shall give her a hug. I will also note that like everything that I'm describing here is like, oh, hold on, there's a sheep. Let's shear. Let's feed. And now it should follow us back. And then we are likely to build another corral. We know we need more wool. Soon we will have more wool than we'll ever need. Oh, no. No. Okay, so we've delivered the sheep. Before we go back, like, what other items are listed as being here? We found the sheep. So the sheep is now no longer like filled in, which I guess means that we found it. The shrine? And then a spirit. I don't really know how to parse this interface. I don't know if the sheep... The fact that the sheep is no longer filled in, makes me think that we found the sheep, so then the shrine and the spirit we also already found. But then that would mean that we did not find 2 rare chests. I can zipline, I can double jump, and I can glide. So you would think that I'd be able to find whatever is here. Also, Ronan is confirming that he is Ruination Ronan. Good. Yes, in the event that you go to court in the United States, keep that up. Yes. Yes, no. And just the ability to dissemble and disagree. But see, hold on, look. That's a rare chest right there. I already got it. So it's already lit up. I believe this is a shrine. So we already got that. So if the shrine goes dark, but the rare chests go bright, what does that mean? Which one of them did we get? I feel like the interface is not clear on this particular point. Let me jump up here. Oh, miss. Yes, young person. Can I assume you're busy? You are a modern woman. You have things to do, tasks to accomplish, and deadlines and whatnot. We get it. You have a busy life. We at Feedorama believe in productivity and filled bellies. That's why we've created an incredible food delivery service. Carefully crafted meals by our food gourmet artists. Making meals shouldn't be a distraction. Finding what to eat each day shouldn't be a chore. Is a chore, I guess. Your time matters. But not at the expense of an empty belly. If you believe in Feedorama, you'll enhance your palate. You'll grow in taste. For the low fee of 5,000 glims, you'll receive a special package every week. Filled with fresh produce and helpful recipes, you'll be happier and more productive. Imagine. Believes in you. Subscribe. Beautiful. Set up your subscription. Okay. Uh-huh. I don't know that I actually agreed to that. I was going to. But I'm not actually... I didn't, like, click on the yes that I know of. It was probably there, and I just breezed right past it. But yeah, to me, when I like watch these videos, it puts me into like the mind space of sometimes when I'm at work and I'm trying to collect information in a very structured way based on like what I need to know, and I'm trying to like assemble an understanding of what the topic is, and I'll ask a very simple question. I'm just trying to think of any example. Do you have your phone with you? And the person will talk for 5 minutes. And I don't listen to anything they're saying. I have and will, and I've done this in front of people, like face to face. I will literally pull out a book and wait for them to stop talking. And then when they do, no matter what they just spent 5 minutes saying, I will then say, do you have your phone with you? And if they start talking again, I'll say, I need a yes or a no to that, and then we'll go forward. And among other things, like, I know this sounds like being an asshole. Like, it sounds like from the, what is it, The Social Network, when Jesse Eisenberg was being Mark Zuckerberg, and he's just an insufferable shithead. But it's like, when I'm trying to resolve something complicated, I need to establish a method of communication that's going to help us get there. And what I need is to, get to yes and no answers. And when I ask a more more open-ended questions, like, when was the last time you saw your phone? Have you made any changes to your phone? That'll be the time when all of the foundation that was built by getting the simple stuff, now I understand what the rest of that means. I should note here, I don't do any work with phones. Smartphones are actually, like, a complete mystery to me, honestly. My phone calls and texts. I'm such a Luddite when it comes to phones. Okay, Feedorama delivery package number 1. We want to find this. From Madison. Welcome, Stella. Hey, we got a berry pie. This is Madison at Feedorama. This week brings love and caring to all things sweet. We're giving you an exclusive view into the world of desserts. With the help of some flour and raspberries. Oh, we got the recipes too. Hold on. Flour and raspberries. Now I know how to make a berry pie. But do I, like, did we get that? Hold on. Let's look at the recipes. Because we didn't, I want to make one right now before I forget. Okay, we did find out. Flour and berry. Okay. I mean, that's awesome. Let's do that then. Hold on. Can I? Okay, no, you can't select it from here. You can look at it. And then when we go here. Actually, hold on. I want to have some chicken and... Ooh. We haven't cooked anything with flour yet. Let's have chicken and rice. Sometimes I like just combining ingredients that I know that I would like in real life. Okay. I would like to have... We have a third sheep, I believe. Oh, No, we just fed the sheep. I would like to have a third corral. So we would need a lot of oak planks. Oh, they get more expensive. Every one that you build is more expensive for some reason. Okay. So we need 6 copper ingots. I should also check my crops. If I find a sheep eating my crops, so help me God. Especially these, like, the fire glows. Jab says, I guess about 8 years ago, I first heard about the sovereign movement. That sounds about right. Yeah, I've heard about it for a while. They seem to be about the stupidest people on Earth who actually think that they're clever, and they tend to end up in jail a lot. Yeah! I mean, that's what happens when you don't pay your bills, drive without a license, don't pay your rent, walk into stores and then walk out without paying because you've just sort of, again, you've decided that laws don't exist. And you further think, like, again, if you think that you're going to get out of legal trouble by making an impassioned argument to the judge over whether or not the flag has a fringe on it, which, yes, is a thing for them, apparently, you're like, it's not going to go well. Go get a lawyer. Whatever, if your lawyer tells you to do this, get a different lawyer, because it's not going to go your way. Okay. We need 6 copper ingots. And again, just call it Wanderlust, call it, well, we can't go anywhere anyway. Yeah, we're here. Let's find out what we got with chicken and rice. A casserole. Oof. That's disappointing. Anyway. Let's have... Do I have any raspberries? Yes, so let's have 2 raspberries. And would you rather use wheat flour or corn flour? I feel like wheat flour, but I've only got 1 of those. So we're going to make 2 berry pies using corn flour. Oh, and we've got some more flour. Right here. We're going to need some more grains. Okay. Let's make some more rice flour. Okay, this has a different speed setting. So we'll aim at the middle-ish. Okay, so that will be grinding away. I like going when we can, but since it's nighttime, let's go to the forge. I don't know where anything on my whole ship is. Here's the forge. Okay. One more pump should get us into the warm zone. Oy. Okay, so you get exactly 1 of those. So we're just going to have to be careful. I don't want to lose my copper. We probably don't even need to touch it again. Okay. I'm going to say let's put in some more, but now we know about how many pumps it is, so I'm going to say that we can probably just afford to walk away after a certain point. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll give it 1 more pump, and then we'll go get our berries out of the, or pies out of the oven. Okay, now we'll get the ingots. Here. Okay, that's enough of that for now. And now, look, it's morning time. So wake up, everybody, and let's set a course for any place, because I don't need to be here right now. Like, we could go get these, some extra stuff here. Or explore what's... Yeah, let's go exploring. We'll go here, and then here, and we'll see what we can find. Oh. I'm starving here. I'm not being dramatic. You're being dramatic. He is actually very hungry. Let's give him some rice. Oh, wait, doesn't rice, like, make birds' stomachs explode or something? I really wasn't thinking of that. Let's not make this a habit. Wait, Astrid. Astrid. Okay, I gotta wait for her to stop climbing. We shall give you... grilled fish, I feel like. Okay, hug. Oh, inappropriate. Wait, was she recently hugged? She was. I didn't see that. Even though I went in there specifically. Oh, Giovanni. Okay, he likes that. And hug. Yeah, Jab is saying this is perfect. Jab says sovereign citizens don't drive, they travel. So here's what I don't know. Wait. Oh, hold on. Oh, she'll do it for us. Start the event. So Alice will allow us to hunt the jellyfish now that Gwen is gone. I feel like I've been spending a lot of glims, like a lot. Mia said in one of the games that she was playing yesterday, oh, I think it was Kiwi specifically. She was like, how have I never wanted a double jump more than right now? And it's interesting to me that she's previously been like anti-double jump, like she doesn't really want it. But it reminds me of, like, in this game, before I got the double jump, I was like, yikes, I really want a double jump here. Yeah, we want the bright jelly specifically. The golden ones are money, which we'd like, but the bright jelly, we have lots of vectors to get money. This is our only chance to get bright jelly. We can cook this. And now... Yeah, let's get... I think it's time for... Did our friendship or happiness with Daffodil just go down? I thought I just saw, like, a happiness go down with her. Hold on. Daffodil, come here. Yeah, hug, hug, hug. It's also possible that somebody else got sad. And they were, like, slightly below where I was. Okay. This sheep is, asleep. Let's make sure he doesn't get too hungry, though. Okay, we can't shear. Until the paddock is built. Sorry, corral. Alright, I'm not... Wait, where's the... Did we already do all of this stuff? No. Hold on. So... Okay, hold on. Finalize. Oh, look, it has to be all the way up. Okay. Huh. Okay, I think we probably don't want to go anymore this way. Just watch Stella. Look how gleeful she is. Like, yep, that's the edge of eternity. We're not going to go any more further towards that. I think we found...
Don't forget.
A bucket of fried chicken, yes. Uncle Atoll, since you're here, let's give... So this is uncooked chicken. It's fish, veggies, meals? Grilled chicken. Uh-oh.
No thanks.
Okay. Well, then let's give him something else. I bet he'd like a pie. I would like a pie. I think it's been a while since we've hugged. Yeah, he's super happy. So fried chicken. That's... that's what he says, right? No, talk? Fried chicken. I'm just trying to think, like, in the context of this game, how would you fry a chicken? It's possible that you need something other than, like, the kitchen. Okay, so... well, we could go up here, see what's there. Okay, I feel like we need for the corral a lot of planks. Yeah, oak planks and tons of them. So let's go do that. Oak planks. I feel like the viewers at this point know the layout of my ship better than I do. Let's see how many we get for 10. Oh, you know what? So the other day, and I don't remember which stream it was, but I had literally started to make a point and then got distracted by every other thing that happened. So I had started to say that a year ago, 18 months ago, I was talking about how I generally like pixel art. Like, I think that that's an art form that just continues to look good. There's a certain timelessness to games like the original Final Fantasy games, Chrono Trigger. I'm trying to think of like other really good ones, as well as the games that evince that style. Stardew Valley being a great example. Like, those games just look great, and I think that's an aesthetic that's held up extremely well. Okay, let me just see how many more that we need. The purpose of that is that, like, I did also say, and this was like again a long time ago, there's one major exception to that rule of like pixel art generally looking really good, which is, I think it's Street Fighter Alpha 3. I think that's the one specifically. It's a popular game, great mechanics, very well regarded. I don't think that it was necessarily very well regarded when it came out, but has a large fan base since then. I dislike the art style in that game a lot. And I described it once. It's just like everybody is very jiggly. There's so much more animation than there should be on everything that it makes everybody look like their outer layer is made of like jello. And it's very distracting. I don't like the way that when the fighters are knocked down, they sort of like invariably do this 180-degree pivot so that they always land on their neck all of the time, no matter what like the level of the hit is. It feels very clumsy, every part of it, in watching it. It's not I can't speak to what it's like to play. To watch people play Street Fighter Alpha 3 I just find the art style horribly distracting. I think that it's very poorly executed. What suddenly brought this up again? Because now take everything that I just said and reverse it for Street Fighter 6. I cannot play Street Fighter 6. I think that game is a delight to watch. You watch two people that are even... So Harmonious Crow is asking, is Mia here? Mia is... she's driving, last I knew. So I think that she might be hearing, but maybe not, like, able to type right now. Last I knew, she was out on errands. Crow is saying, I've been lurking for a few hours, but working. Oh, never apologize. I vastly appreciate the lurk. Crow, thank you so much. And I hope that you've had a good... Okay. Before, just, I want to, like, catch up with Crow, and we often have limited time. But just so that I don't forget to say it, Street Fighter 6 is awesome. Like, I can't speak to it as a game, but as a viewer who likes to watch people, like, it's so visually lush, it's so colorful, and yet it's so fast, it hits so hard, but you can never fail to see, like, not fail, it's so easy to tell what's going on. It just, they mastered it. That game looks awesome, and it looks much better than, like, Street Fighter 5 did, better than Street Fighter 4 did, for sure. I think it's great. I found an old carpet. Thank you. Are you hungry? No. Do you need a hug? Probably not. Yep. Okay. He's very happy. So, Crow, I don't know if words of solidarity from a stranger on the internet give any support, but what you said about your job shifting away from offering any paid holidays whatsoever and just having sort of a generic, like, paid time off pool, and I'm like you had said some other things. I'm trying to remember the specifics. I'm trying to remember if, like, also the amount of PTO is going down. It just, I'm so sorry that a place that you're working, that probably at one point really enjoyed working, if I remember correctly, is treating you guys so badly. And I will again say what I said in the chat the other day. The idea that, like, I don't know, okay, like, large business owners, multi-millionaires, people who can see a path forward where they pay nobody anything and only make profits. Those people, I can envision supporting the rise of AI to take away jobs from creators, from thinkers, from writers, from artists. Those are the people who would potentially benefit from that sort of arrangement. For everybody else, if you do not look in your bank account and see 8 zeros after whatever the first numeral is, I don't know why you would support this, because you stand to lose. Do you work in HR? Are you a manager? Are you a supervisor? Do you produce something? Do you consume something? If the answer to any of those things are yes, this technology is bad for you, because who are you going to supervise if it's only robots doing the job? What use is there for your managerial skills if there is no one whom you can manage? And that is, it's so incredibly self-destructive that it's hard for me to wrap my mind around. And that's what we were interacting with Crow about the other day. Let's get ourselves our sheep paddock, which I keep calling a paddock, and I'm sorry. We will put it here because I don't know where anything should go. And now the sheep has arrived. Let's make sure all the sheeps are either shorn or fed. Let's feed and shear. Crow is saying PTO is going down, required hours going up, no paid holidays being changed from scribes to, quote, editors. The company makes a lot of money that way. They don't need managers. Right. And it's the idea that managers and supervisors seem to feel that that's a good idea. That like, somehow, if they have fewer people to supervise because most of the jobs are now taken away by AI, that they'll have less responsibilities in exchange for the same amount of pay. That's not how anything ever works. Once they don't need supervisors and managers, they don't pay you anymore because you're now redundant. There was a whole Twilight Zone episode about this. Like, and I'm talking about like 1950s, 1960s Rod Serling Twilight Zone about this factory manager who was going to keep automating, get the humanity out, get all the variants out. We're just going to automate everything, and then I'll just walk around the office and not have to do anything. And the next thing that they automated was him. They replaced him with like a robot because of the Twilight Zone, and you know, bad people get their comeuppance. Crow is saying it was a decision made from the top down by the, quote, new CEO. He doesn't even know what we do. It sounds to me, Crow, like a classic example of somebody who comes in, doesn't know anything about anything, and will destroy everything that made the company into something that they ever wanted to buy. Or, more sinisterly, it sounds like a, what would be called vulture capitalism, which is to buy out a company or some sort of, like, business entity, load all of your debt onto it, then make it fail, and then write it off as a loss. And in the meantime, everybody that worked at that company suffers and loses their job, as well as anybody who patronized that company. I don't feel like that's the right word. Regardless, anybody that relied on that company's services would probably be a better way to put it. Yeah, I'm out of iron. Darn it. However, we have a real need for oak. Let's plant a bunch of oak. It ends where we began, though, Crow. I'm really sorry that that's how it's going down, and I hope that either things turn around, or you land on your feet someplace else that's going to respect you and your professional qualifications, is the right word, duty, skill set a lot more. We're definitely on the chopping block. Humans, I mean. The AI is uncannily good. Yeah, this is cooked rice, so we're offer her that. Okay, let me just check mood. Is up for a hug. And aside from that, I hope that the husband and pooches are okay. Oh, we've got some. I would adjust the windmill, but we're about to start moving again, so. Oh, actually, we're not. Okay, hold on. Then we would, because we're about to go to sleep. So let's go up here. That way, it'll churn overnight. Crow is saying it's about time I start looking for a job I actually want, but of course flying helicopters is far more difficult to start. It takes a lot of training and a lot of time. It is doable, because I don't know if I've shared while you've been here, Crow, but I had a friend who stopped one job of being a firefighter, and last I knew, and I haven't communicated with him too recently, but was a professional I was about to say airline. A professional helicopter pilot. Lots of money, yes, and that was the other thing that separated my friend. I always want to be careful to protect people's privacy, so I don't want to say too much. But yeah, there was a lot of money involved in, and something that he could afford due to some changes, but we'll leave the specifics of that aside. And, like, yeah, it is very, very expensive. If you can swing it, though, it's a rarefied skill set that I think would have a lot of long-term potential. Now, I could have sworn it was Masha that I gave the iron to. I might be completely out of iron. Like, we might need to go find an island where we can try to find some more. Nope. Bus stop, blueprint, oak log. Oh, you know where there's going to be like a quarry. There's a quarry. Iron ore. Okay, yes, let's please go here. Wait. Hold on. We need to make a pit stop. We're going to go through here. And then there. Okay, let's adjust the windmill. So it's still moving, which is a little interesting to me. curious. I would have thought that when we started moving the ship, it would stop churning, but yeah, we're going. Crow is saying that it may need to wait until they move, which means waiting until her husband graduates, which is now moving. Well, Crow, see, now I'm going to be worried that when it does happen, I won't be around to hear it. So, we're not moving. That's why. Okay. Why the hell are we not moving? Hold on. Okay. Do I have to... I might need to say goodbye to Olga. Oh, shit! Wait. Olga, don't go. The trees already grew. No, Olga! Olga, no! Okay. I really was not expecting the trees to be there. Okay, are we on our way now? Yes. But Crow, that sounds really exciting. That the graduation is continuing apace. Hold on, are we? Huh. Okay, I might have churned through all of my... Okay, so we're churning there. Let's check the fields over here. And of course, when the move comes up, the move itself is going to be... Yeah, let's do some more rice. The move itself is going to be like its own measure of stress about finding a new place to go and, you know, making sure that there's some place that you're both going to be happy. But it can be so worth it, like that effort. When it's all moving towards stuff that you guys are looking forward to, it's so worth it. Another symphony. I think that we're definitely going to get these fireflies. By the way, Crow, like I saw that App was in for a second playthrough of The Last of Us Part 2. That's so awesome that he... I feel like that franchise, and I know that he said this, but like, still, like that franchise is like, it's gotta be one of his best, like most favorite ever. It's so awesome when you get to like, somebody discovers something that's really gonna be with them, and like, as a viewer, we get to see that live. We get to see that discovery, be a part of that. Hold on. Get to be a part of his journey through the games. That's where I was going. I was just trying to, like, you know, you're always trying to think about the most efficient way to try to get as many of these guys as possible. We've got a lot of guys carrying their seed packets. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to talk about anything during this. There's no failure. It's not hard. It's just you're constantly looking for like where's the highest concentration of the fireflies, and what are the platforms like behind? What ladders can I grab? Is it better to like stay on the ladder and try to go back and forth? He says that he's playing again on ground with his eyes open this time. Is quite an experience in and of itself. He's seeing things that he missed on his first playthrough. There are layers to that story for sure, ones that we won't share here, because I know that there's, as we've talked about, people that like, sorry, and this is all like, what I want is for others who might be listening to this, who might like, oh, whoa, are you going to start like spoiling? No, we'll not say anything about the story. Crow is also like extremely careful with like language to make sure that there's no giveaways of any kind. But yeah, there's layers for sure. Wow, I've really spent a lot of glims. So I need fried chicken. If I wanted to fry chicken, I would have some butter or some grease or, I don't know, breading. Like, there would be more things. I just don't know yet what it is. We should change our outfit with the wardrobe. So the trouble is I actually really like the current outfit. Like, I'm actually... I don't dislike the red hat, actually. What are my normal shoes? They're always green, aren't they? I don't want to change my outfit. I like this outfit. Okay, so... Okay, well, we have to change something. So let's change to Arctic blouse. Let's change to red hat. Mustard trousers. And add... I feel like those shoes clash with everything. But then again, they all do. Okay, save outfit. Interesting choice. Well, that certainly is a modern choice. Very youthful. But what about something more, classic? I think there was a nice periwinkle outfit in the bottom drawer. Try it on. Oh, I like the periwinkle outfit. Fantastic. Oh, sweetie, isn't that so much better? Oh, look, she doesn't like it. Look at Stella. Why, you look so adorable. I could just eat you up. And there's plenty more for you to try on. Don't be shy. Come over anytime. I always love doing these little fashion shows with my granddaughter. Oh, what is it? You found an envelope at the bottom of the drawer? How peculiar. Well, don't make me wait. Open it. What is it, you say? Pictures and letters. Oh, those are mine. How did they ever end up here? What a mystery. Look, this is my husband's handwriting. Oh, it's messy, all right. He never was a delicate man, but quite handy and so very loving. Oh, and would you look at that? My backyard. See all those trees? Sweet Eugene planted a tree for every one of our children. And then for our grandchildren. We grew apples, cherries, pears. I remember my granddaughter playing in her mother's apple tree. Such sweet memories. Oh, look at me, rambling again. Go ahead, sweetheart. I won't hold you back any longer. Oh. Oh, well, she's hungry. Hold on. Alice. We haven't found something that she loves yet. Let's try a casserole. I was getting quite hungry. Tomboy's sorry, Harmonious Crow is saying, you look so pretty, in quotes, and me, Tomboy, would immediately go and change into shorts and a t-shirt. I tend to get very... Okay, so the trees are grown. I can't water them anymore. Oh. Hold on. She's got something to say about the orchard. I haven't given it much thought before now, but... Stella, this orchard looks almost exactly like the one my husband built. Have you seen all these fine details? Yes, he was quite the woodworker, at least until his hands gave up on him. We planted our first apple tree along with the birth of our first daughter. You should plant a tree for yourself. Of course, it'll take some time before it can bear fruit, but once grown, it makes you feel so proud, accompanies you your whole life. Oh, listen to me rambling again. I'll get out of your things now. Okay, so that's a new, like, I have a feeling that it's probably, like, grow a fruit-bearing tree or something. We can give you some food. Actually, it looks like it might have already... Oh, you know what she's gonna like? Old-fashioned. She's gonna like the meat stew. Let's give him a shrimp cocktail. Okay, and I don't know if he wants a hug. This tree, Stella, it grew so quickly. Yeah. This is, like, I grew this because I wanted to have the fruit. It didn't occur to me that she was going to want it. I'm sure the love you gave it helped tremendously. The laws of this world will allow it. Well, I'm glad the tree is fully grown now. I know you'll be able to build some great memories here. Stella, I've been doing some thinking. All my life, I've had to take care of others. Cooking, cleaning, and taking care of the children. They're a blessing, really, but I've never had any time for excitement, adventure. I thought, if it's not too much of a hassle, of course, and since we're traveling all over, all of the time, well, maybe you could come on a little trip with me? Just you and me. It'll be fun, I promise. How about that little hamlet?
Nordweiler.
Was it? From what I've heard, it sounds just like my Swedish romance novels. Oh, how I can devour these. What? You're also a fan? I knew you were a woman of culture. Anyway, if you're ever around those parts, I think we'd have loads of fun. Okay. I really like Alice, and I'm trying to remember if it was just earlier this episode that we got her, but yeah, let's go do that. It's nighttime, so the most we can do is set the course, but we also want to shear our sheep and feed them. Oh, this one's really hungry. Yeah, have a carrot. I didn't mean for them to be sitting here hungry. Crow says Alice is adorable. Yeah, like, the only character who seems honestly like a bit of a jerk is Giovanni, because he's having us collect all of these gifts for his, like, his sweet, sweet love, and we have every reason to believe that that is not his wife. Oops, nope, we fed you. It's not shearing time yet. Okay, for you, yes, let's give you some leeks. Crow says that Alice reminds her of her mum. That is always cool when a character is written or has mannerisms such that they're like, this feels like not only feels like a real person, but somebody that I know. We're gonna stop and get some Nebula fiber because we happen to be very close. It's unlikely that we'll be able to do very much of this tonight because the ship is about to stop. We'll grab that. And this is about... You can see how sandy the soil is looking, so we're going to do this. Crow misses mom hugs. Yeah. It's amazing the things that stick with you that at the time you... Boy, I don't want to get too maudlin. But I know what you mean. You can contemplate what it's going to be like to lose the people that are closest to you. And yet, when it happens, it'll be the things that you didn't necessarily expect will be the stuff that you miss the most. Oh, you're tired, aren't you? Of course, so many children. So this is the... We're going to go get kids. All of the pill bugs. So that's the super fast one. I don't know if we get a bonus for that one, but... Oh, they're all fast now. Come back, pill bugs. I can't go down. I can't go up! Oh, the fast ones, I think we got 100 glims. I think that we got like a glim bonus for that. And if anybody doesn't know, the glims are cash. Okay, so we did that. So wait, where... She wanted to go to Nordweiler, and I want to go get some oak logs. Oh, hold on. We needed the iron. I'm so sorry. Like... Iron ore. Yeah. It does feel like we should stop moving soon. I don't know why we haven't, because it should be too dark to navigate, but maybe it's just like a full moon tonight. And... no. Windmill's turning. Okay, now it's too dark. You know what it might have been? When we were in the nebula fog. Maybe you can continue to go through that. That would be an interesting mechanic. If you could, like... This never occurred to me, but maybe in the nebula fog, it's bright enough that you can continue to navigate. So if you, like, plot your course through there, you can get closer to where you want to be, even when it's late. Wake up, everybody. I need to check to see what I need for the HVAC system, because I keep forgetting. And Summer, like, we haven't talked to Summer in like 2 episodes because she's been hibernating or whatever. Tea and rice. Yeah, let's plant some more rice. Once the field's, like, this is the garden, I think. Once the field is available, I need more corn. We're just about out. Okay, I think we're at the quarry. Maxine has to go to sleep. Maxine, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope that you have a great evening. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Fridays are always a lot of fun. I mean, I'm not sure if there's any not fun days here on Twitch, but on Fridays, we'll get... oops. On Fridays, we get... Mia for Frightening Friday, and before that we get Samalander for what'll be, I think it's Horizon. Can I not double jump? There we go. And before that we usually get Patikin, and Patikin will be, we'll see if Patikin finished Control today, but he was doing the DLC pack. The DLC for Control is pretty meaty. So we'll see. He plays games very quickly, and I think he's going for like a completionist run. So he may not finish it today. Oh. Let's give you grilled fish and a hug. Hey, that was a good hug. Good work. We are here for the very specific purpose of iron ore. Assuming that we can find any. So far, a lot of coal. Okay, good. The, I don't know from, like, the Super Mario RPG that they are remaking. You know, we talked about this a bit ago in the chat. Nintendo announced a remake of Super Mario RPG. But I know that in the other Mario games that were later inspired by it, like Mario and the Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario and some others. Hold on, do I want to go down here? No, I very much don't. I assume that one of the things that they took from that... Oh, a field upgrade. Yeah, field upgrade. I wonder what it is. Like, more plants, more plots, rather? They grow more quickly? We'll have to find out. But yeah, the idea that, in a lot of turn-based games from the era, you said what attack you wanted to do or what action you wanted to take, and then that action happened. So it was a very menu-driven kind of passive experience. Well, in a lot of the Mario games, you say what attack you want to do, but then the success or failure of that attack, or sorry, the potency of that attack is probably a better way to put it, is dependent on your ability to do some sort of quick time-esque action. Where what you need to do is, like, you're going to jump on their head, so you press A at the exact moment that you jump on the head, and you'll deal double damage. You want to do like a kick a turtle shell at them, where you have to hold like left on the D-pad, and then suddenly go right at the exact right moment. And there's no penalty for not doing it well, at least not that I remember. However, you really want to do those because it's oftentimes like literally double damage on some of those. So it's very much worth your time to do that. And I've not played the original Super Mario RPG that was like done by Square Enix, but it would be surprising to me if that mechanic wasn't in there. And hello to Kay! Kay, how are you doing today? I hope that you have had a wonderful Thursday. I hope that Clay is doing well also. I think we might even have like a reference to Clay in the show tags there. I hope your Thursday has been well. We were actually just catching up with Crow on the fact that App is doing a second playthrough of The Last of Us Part 2. We have now very suddenly hit the part of the stream where I start losing my ability to speak words. So, but yeah, I had a chance to hang out in App's stream earlier today and saw that he was early on and starting off a new playthrough. Crow had shared a detail that I didn't know, that he's playing on grounded difficulty level. I am impressed whenever anybody tries those. Like, grounded is the hardest difficulty level, isn't it? I don't know that I ever want to plant my last thing. Or grind my last thing into flour. He's died a bunch of times. I hope that there's an overall... Peanut, look at these jewels. For you. No. Not to explain how. Here's a valuable necklace. Why don't we take a moment? We are headed somewhere, aren't we? I feel like we're not going anywhere. I don't think I set a new course yet. Okay, so we got some more iron. I don't remember where Alice wanted to go. And I like Alice. We want to do two things. We want to start heading where Alice wants to go. Nordweiler, that's right. Oh. Yeah, let's go. Well, let's just aim here. "30 times in 1 hour," said Crow. Oh my goodness. Also, Crow had a better... I had no memory of where we were going. Crow at least remembered what letter it started with. The place that we're going. Okay. I want the HVAC system, so let's go to improve. And Summer lives here. So we need one more copper ingot. That should be extremely easy for us to do. And again, we're on the path, so we're accomplishing two things at the same time. There's very little benefit to not just doing 5, I don't think. Oh, so you guys, the Steam Summer Sale is, I think it starts on the 30th. We are currently recording this on the 22nd. So, yeah, just about a week from now, like a little bit more, we will have the Steam Summer Sale going on. And I'm just curious, is there anything that you guys are like really looking forward to? There's always like certain DLC packs or games that I was like, oh man, I really hope it's on sale. And then the stuff that I most want is often not on sale. And then a ton of other stuff that I didn't even know I was interested in. It's like, oh, that looks great. Like Crow will bring to our attention something like Ashwalkers, something like Ender Lilies or whatever it's called. What were you just saying, Crow? There was one that you just brought up. Oh, Black Book. Yeah, Black Book will be on sale next week. Kay says, this game has such an unexpected little joy for me. I played it on a whim because it was on PS Plus and I loved it. It is great. Like, I'm generally trying to advance along a couple different tracks, but that's sort of like just the efficiency person in me. This game is super laid back. As far as I can see, there's no way to die. Let's put in the HVAC system build. There's no way to like get yourself into a position where you're gonna be like, oh man, I'm really screwed now. I'm gonna have to grind for 20 hours to make up for my failures. It's just like super duper chill, and it's got such a pleasant atmosphere, especially when you consider like, and like, if you're out there, like I know that Kay wouldn't, but like other people, I'm not looking for confirmation or denial on this. As far as I can tell, the story is bringing these folks aboard, getting to know them, learning their personalities, the elements of their stories, their lives, and then once, based on how things went with Gwen, once they've reached a point where they've made peace with who they are and the decisions that have been made for them and by them and the arc that their life has taken, then they're ready to move on and you say goodbye to them. And that was really sad for Gwen. Like, here's Summer. Let's see. Oh, Stella. I think I might have overslept a bit. How long have I been sleeping? What? That much? Hibernating, you say? Well, I guess it was bound to happen. I may have been ignoring what my body was trying to tell me. A bad habit of mine. Thank you, Stella, for taking such good care of me. Oh, I thought she was going to be like, oh, Stella, your HVAC system has reminded me that I never completed my certifications. I must go now. Okay, that's watered. Okay, yeah, HVAC system done. And we're heading towards Nordweiler. And I might not be pronouncing that. It's my best guess. Can we... So we have the orchard, we have the foundry, we don't have the question marks. The crusher takes things that I don't have. The windmill we have. The loom we have. Kitchen, field. Chicken coop we don't have, but I don't have any ash. So, like, yeah, we need some more copper, but it's not a crisis. We have 3 sheep corrals, actually. Let's do some wool and copper very quickly. But yeah, I'm with you, Kay. I'm really enjoying this game quite a lot. Okay, wool. We should have a lot now. 22, in fact. So let's add 10. Stella's saying Auntie Summer is awake. Indeed, she is. And hello to Stella, 6425. Oh, I screwed that up. I'm curious if Stella is a reference to the Stella in this game, because you may also be a big fan of it. Is it? By the way, maybe I've never not tried to go all the way back. Maybe it's not necessary to release the X and go all the way back. Maybe you can just sort of like exit the edge of the marker and then go right on back in. Do it even faster. Happy coincidence, but Stella Actual 4625 does love this game. And Crow is gonna go check on Azzy. I hope Azzy is doing well. We'll hopefully see you soon. Let me think for a second. I was building this wool for a reason. Oh, wool fabric. Okay, we just got the threads. Let's try it. I don't want to ruin the threads, but let's do some wool. Thread. So this time, I don't know if I can indicate. I'm going to try as soon as I leave past there, we'll try to go back over to it. No. Okay, so you do have to go all the way out to the edge. And that's fine. I just didn't realize if I was doing it slower than might be efficient. Okay, that's a lot of wool fabric. I probably need some nebula stuff, but I'm not at the point where I know how much, so we'll wait. Okay, I'll go with coffee beans now. Oh, we should check the field upgrade too. I didn't even look at that yet. I don't want to forget that it's there. Okay, improve. And I think this is the field, yeah? No, that's the garden. So, 10 maple planks. Should be easy to do. Double check over here. So, for the purpose of Stella Actual, we're growing some fire bloom, I think it's called? Whatever it's called. Because I need it for some reason. I don't remember at this exact moment, but this is like the second major crop that we'll pull, and then I do want to plant some more corn, because we're running low on corn for... Now that I think about it, we probably want to adjust the windmill. Nope, we actually don't. Stella, I wanted the dreams, Stella. They're back. So much stronger than I ever thought they could be. These visions, I see them even now as I am awake. The wreaths have turned into wafts of ethyl-scented smoke, and the rotten fruit formed into the eye of the dragon, vitreous and sickly, in a coil of arduous rust. Another dragon has woken. He scares me. But suffering cannot be allowed. You would agree, I'm certain. Let's go help it, shall we? Okay, the metastatic coil. Oh! Hold on, I think our... No, it's just a sign outside the orchard, reminding us that we have plants in there. Let's give Giovanni... some... salad? We've never tried it. Eesh, sorry, Bambina. That thing is chock full of carbs. I can't do carbs, honey. Hey, call me vain all you want. Gotta take care of this body. How could my hair sparkle and my guts resist gravity otherwise, eh? I can't eat stuff like this. It would go straight to my butt. And we don't want that, do we? Okay. Well, we know that he likes fine dining. And I want to save the old-fashioned for, oh, what's-her-face? Alice. So, how about grilled chicken? That's good and healthy. Ha! Thank you, Bambina. I was hungry like a lion. Thank you for this food. Ha! Hungry like a lion. That was a good one. I'm hilarious. It's been a while since a hug. Stella's saying, fire glow, it is. And then also, those who know what metastatic means, we know it isn't good. I don't think I do know what it means. Okay, he's happy, and that's the orchard, so I don't want to be in there right now. Oh, let's, for sure, shear. The sheep is full, so we won't worry about... By the way, Stella, if you're a big fan of this game, I apologize in advance for the layout of my boat. It's terrible. It's the best I can do, which is mostly just a big mess. Okay. Also full. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Sorry. I mean, hello to everybody. I feel bad that I missed. App has raided over with a giant raid. Hello to Serotonin, Blah Studios, Akiba. Oh boy. Autumn Wolf. Hello to Czar, Obteria, App. Harmonia NP. It's so much fun, by the way, when Harmonia and Harmonious are in chat at the same time, because when you go to do the @ you always get the wrong one, or like the other one than whatever one you mean. It's amazing how the game, how it always predicts the other one. Hello to Ginger Beard Spice. Obteria saying this game is so good. It really, really is. Yes. Oh, and Samalander's here. Samalander has A, hello to Samalander. B, thank you very much for the shout out for App. I hope you're having a wonderful day. App, I really am. I was lurking in your stream earlier because you were playing and I saw that you were replaying The Last of Us Part 2. What I hadn't picked up on was that it was on grounded mode. So I can only imagine how challenging that is. Obteria is saying that I think this game made them cry. It was very somber at one point, and I'm expecting more moments like that moving forward. This game seems to be full of lighthearted glee, and then it's like, oh right, it is a game. The game is actually called Farewell Edition, so I shouldn't be surprised at some of the places that it goes. Also, if you guys have not seen, This is us sawing a tree with our cat. She's adorable. But yeah, App, I hope that you've had a fantastic week. Crow had clued me in on the fact that your schedule had changed in response to it being summertime. I hope the new schedule is working out super well. Congratulations again on smashing through all of the goals for your PlayStation 5. And I hope that, oh, that's right. You'll be replaying it on PlayStation 5. That hadn't even occurred to me. I hope you're having a great time with it. Grounded difficulty is opening my eyes to a whole different side of The Last of Us Part 2. I would imagine, who was it? It was somebody in your chat. It might have been Czar, who was mentioning that, like, who was it who was playing Grounded at the same time that you were playing through for the first time? And they were like, yeah, you need to engage with elements of the, like game systems and other things that, like, you just sort of take for granted on a regular playthrough. And now it's like, this is the cornerstone of my possibility of success.
Oh, Stella, you took your sweet time. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, bye now. There she goes. Okay, I wanted to check, because we were doing some crafting. For anybody who is unfamiliar, this is Spiritfarer. It is the Farewell Edition. I just learned from, I think it was Kay, that this game was available on PlayStation Plus for a while. It may still be there, for all I know, if you're a subscriber. It is an absolute delight. It is relaxing. It can be very sad at times as you get into the story, but the game mechanics and the animation work is so great. Blah is saying, wait, was that in-game audio? Depending on which thing, it might have been me doing some voice acting. I do like to voice the characters. App is saying I need to go into lurk mode for a few need food. I shall return. So App, before you go, I was close to finishing. If you had not raided here, where's the second place that you would have gone? Let's pay it forward, because I'm probably very close to finished, and I'd love to send the raid over to, if you hadn't raided to me, who's the next person you would have gone to, and then we'll forward your community over there. And then Crow is saying that if you don't have anybody in mind, I don't mean to keep you from food, but anytime that we get a raid that is this close to the end, I like trying to pay that forward to whoever the person's second choice would have been. I'm just checking some of our crafting. Oh, are we back on the road again? I thought that we'd actually arrived, but maybe the sun is coming up. Okay, we've built all of these. I don't have a lounge because I don't have any of that. Oh, the zip line. Sure. Let's build that. Oh, do you have to place it? Okay. I don't know that I'm going to place a zip line. We might have a quest for that coming up later. So let's see, can we improve the field? We can with 10 maple planks. Let's do that next. Okay. Penguin is me, or Cosmic Wolf. The Cosmic Wolf. App, thank you very much. I'm just going to make a quick note. Let's see. Penguin is me. And if people in chat can help me remember that, because I'm going to write it down, but if I get the spelling a little bit off. Penguin is me with 3 E's, and the Cosmic Wolf. The Cosmic Wolf, which may have 2 F's. All right, so we will check those out. Okay, we just need to saw some timber, which I think is up here. And I'm going past my initial reservations about... So it was maple logs, I think. So we're going to queue up 5 of those. I'm not good at this mini game, you guys. We have to saw the wood in a particular pattern by moving this up and down. Sorry, 1 second. Blast Studios is saying for the voice acting. Yeah, the voice is so. Oh, hold on. Somebody wants to share a secret with me, but maybe not right this second. There we go. So if we got a total of 10 planks, and given that I got 4 off that last one, I think it's a good bet. Let's go over here, and we're going to improve our field. See your cereal grow faster. See real cereal. Okay. Let's water our plants. Yeah, so far our crew has a variety of voices to help people keep track of who's saying what, even if they might not be looking at the screen. And as always, I just like people to know, to the extent that, like, the voice acting is fun, hopefully it is fun at my expense. I never want anybody, like, doing fun voices should be fun at, like, wow, I'm not good at doing the voices. Never about making fun of anybody. Kay was terrible at the minigame. The issue with the minigame is that it's very digital. You're either moving or not, so it can be very difficult, at least for me, to make fine adjustments. Let's check our sheep. Okay, yeah, sheep is hungry. Feed you some rice, but not ready to be shorn. And, like, Astrid in there. When Astrid talks, hey, yo, Stella, I really like being here. You know what I really like? I like plain food. That's what I like to eat. So that's like Astrid's voice. Sorry, I wanted to... The crystal table. Okay, so Summer has all of her upgrades. Oh, we can do the fire glow for the guest house. Sure. I don't know that anybody's staying in there these days, but... Okay, I don't have a blueprint for that. So I can do this now. Let's do this, because I really like Alice, and I want her to have some pictures of home. We'll put up some framed photographs. No upgrades there. I don't have zinc. That's all upgraded. Okay, so I would need some more glass, but more importantly, some comet powder, which, you know, I haven't recently been out witching, so I don't have any of that. Oh, you could upgrade this sheep corral. Here's my gamble, my bet. I bet the upgrade to the sheep corral is an auto shearer. Or maybe it makes the sheep happier so they grow more quickly. Oh, this we could do, the old plant. Yeah, Astrid's been with us for a long time. So let's get some oak planks and iron ingots. I bet we can do them both at the same time. Let's go to the... Yes, here. Let's do some iron ore. We'll make more than we actually need. Like, if we're gonna fire up the forge. So for anybody curious about the mechanics, what we need to do is get the temperature of the forge up to within a specific range. It slowly cools down, but once you get into the range, you need to make sure it doesn't cool down too much or get too hot. Both things will cause your metal ores to not do well. So we just want to make sure, we want to pump it one more time, and then we can go get some oak planks. Stella says Alice is a sweetheart. She really is. Okay, that should now fire itself for a while. So we're going to go up to the... timber mill? Lumber mill? And I bet that this is going to be enough. And like Kay said, not super good at this minigame. But there's 2 modes in Spiritfarer. There's succeeding, and then succeeding better. This is not a game that's interested in telling you that you are bad at life. If anything, I'd say the tone of this game so far is, getting yourself from one day to the next makes you good at life. Okay. I'm going to say that that's going to be more than enough planks, and I bet that our forge is done. Oops. Well, I mean, not oops. I'll talk to Astrid. Okay. She likes plain food, so we're going to give her some grilled fish. Oh, okay. No, she doesn't like that. We gave her the same things. How about some rice? Mm-hmm. Hey, there's no hassle with plain food. No fuss, no muss. Oh, and by the way, if anybody hasn't seen the hug, you guys got to check out the hug animation. Watch this. Hug. Hey, that was a good hug. As Stella says, the game lets you make mistakes. They're natural, and it's okay if you mess up. No materials get wasted. Yeah, there's only bonuses. It reminds me. Here's a weird like comparison point. It reminds me of the direction that they went with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, where one of the things that they adjusted was rather than having negatives for anything, they just give you better positives for things. Like, it just feels more rewarding that way. So let me see if we can get the... Yeah, hold on. We may have to put some more stuff in. Let's put in some rice. We will start cranking for some rice flour. And we'll just adjust the gears so that it goes in properly. So now while we're stopped, that will be grinding away. Let's water our plants. Oh no, pick our plants. Look, they're ready. Harmonious saying this game is so cute. It super is. And if you guys like anything that you're seeing, the Steam Summer Sale is due to start in about a week. Again, you might want to check if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, because do I seriously have... So I'm apparently completely out of corn seeds, which I did not intend to have happen. We might need to stop and buy some someplace. Including the place where I am. Let's plant some cabbage. Have a good selection of veggies for everybody. So the thing, wait, you know of D&D? I have heard of it. In fairness, though, like, I have played, let's see, in the past 10 years, I think I've probably played about 4 hours of Dungeons & Dragons, and most of those were probably with my nephew, who was, like, at an age where the only game that he cared about was Fortnite, so I think that it probably went way past him. It is entirely possible that he doesn't even remember playing Dungeons & Dragons because he's at that age where, like, just a lot of experiences don't necessarily stick. It's also possible that he does remember and it was the worst experience of his entire life. He seemed to have a lot of fun at the time. I helped him make a character. We did it quickly so that he can get into the game, and then he was a dwarf and he did some cool, like, fighter stuff. All right, let's plant this. Oh, really? Stella's saying there's a character in this game who's a huge D&D nerd. I don't think that I've met them yet. Corn grows in the field, not in the garden. Okay. I did not check, but I don't think that I have any... You know what? We can check right here. It shall be under seeds. I have stuff to sell, too. So, I've got rice. Apples. Yeah, I am O-U-T. Hey, Astrid, how you doing? You doing okay? Okay, she's good. Yeah, I am out of corn, and that explains why I've been running so low on it. So we will have to address that. He is famished. I haven't fed Uncle Atoll in a while. Let's get him a large... No, I don't want to give him that. I want to give him a large food, but not something that I'm going to give to Alice. So he likes everything, though. He doesn't dislike anything.
Oh, this is hot garbage. Ew.
Let's give him... He's like popcorn.
Oh, the service on this ship is incredible.
And it's been a while. Hug. Even Uncle Atoll, who's a big toad, seems lovely to hug. Okay. I had something in mind. It wasn't a build, it was an improvement, I thought. Oh, it was for Uncle Atoll's place, actually. No, it wasn't. Or I smelted the wrong stuff. We should have some aluminum. Let's get 4 aluminum and then 1 linen fabric. That should be very easy for us to do. I think aluminum does require a little bit more attention in the forge. We'll see. Again, if we're going to do 4, we might as well do 5. Yeah, it just cools so much more quickly. Stella says he loves pork chops. Yeah, there was a whole quest to, like, get him pork chops, so that that's certainly his favorite. should give him pork chops every other meal, I suppose, because he'll be the happiest then. Okay, so now we just need the... Okay, I'm 70% sure it's linen, but let me look. Linen. Yes, 1 linen. I just wanted to make sure that I'm going to loom the right stuff. Okay, let's put in the linen... Oh, I guess I don't have any linen, thread. At least I don't see it. Oops. Okay, and now we'll do... Oh, I had a ton of it, actually. I looked right past it. So we only need 1. Again, if we're going to do some, let's do some. I also need to figure out, and don't spoil this because I want to like figure it out or find the recipe. I need to figure out how to do fried chicken. I learned how to make grilled chicken, but I need something else. And you know what? Why don't we throw something in now to see if we can figure it out? So we want to have some chicken. Now, if I was gonna fry chicken, I might put some flour on it and then some breading. So let's put some rice flour and see if we fry up some chicken that way. I feel like in the real world that would just get you breaded chicken a little bit, but let's find out. And now improve. I like experimenting with stuff like that. Okay. Desk. So now the only thing that we haven't done for Uncle Atoll is the picture frame, because I don't have most of what that is yet. Oh, nebula fabric. Let's get 12 nebula fabrics. We can upgrade the foundry.
Oh, Stella. I'm not feeling so hot right now. I've got a lot on my mind. I keep thinking about my friend Zazie. Did you ever meet her? We used to organize rallies when we were younger. This picture of her and me is the only picture I have in my wallet. I've had it for over 40 years. Damn. Your Aunt Viv would murder me if she knew I didn't have at least one picture of our kids. She adored Zaz. Everyone did. Maybe we should hang it in my house. It won't get rid of the folds, but at least I won't get water all over it. Okay, so he wants the picture frame. And I want you to have the picture frame, Uncle, but it's gonna take a second. Okay, cheap is fed. Nebula fabric. So we want 12 in total. Let's queue up 6. I'm willing to bet that we'll get 12. Wow, that's fast. I think we came up 1 short. I was trying to pay attention as we went that time. Nope. Okay. And upgrade the forge. And build. Oh, see your profits double with all those ingots. Well, that'll be nice, because I've been a little bit starved on ingots from time to time. Okay. Let's see what we got for our chicken recipe. Nope. That was wonton soup. Really? I feel like there wasn't enough pasta in there. Let's look for... So, we're not done. I might have to buy some more chicken then pretty soon. So, if flour's not going to do it, I mean, we could try corn flour, but I don't... Well, it does have a different description, doesn't it? You know, hold on. Let's look at the recipes. What specifically makes wonton soup? Because it can be... two categories or things that are very specific. So casserole is any grain and meat. So for example, if I cook the chicken and like corn, I guess I get a casserole. Mushrooms are veggies. Okay. Oh! It's right there. So the thing is, I don't have any fat that I know of.
Like, that's not a category that I have access to. So that makes a lot of sense and also explains why I can't do the fried chicken. So we are light on an ingredient for that. And the beef fondue also requires fat. So there's like a whole recipe section that I don't have yet. I think that's it. I think that's a good place for us to call it. Yeah, let's sleep. And then what we'll do is we'll save in the morning, and then we'll raid over to one of App's second choices. Seriously, if App hears this later on, or is in earshot, or Kay or Crow has an opportunity to tell him, seriously, thank you guys so much. Thank you for raiding over. Thank you for all saying hello. You can raid anywhere or raid nowhere. So anytime anybody chooses to come over here, it is a tremendous honor, and I very much appreciate it. I'm actually going to save... Oh, wait, we can't get on the boat, which means that I'm nowhere. Right. Okay, so we stopped by Masha. Okay, it is going to be another second, because I wanted to at least finish up with Masha. And water the plants. So I was saying, what else do you use in frying? Fat makes a lot of sense. I was thinking that possibly cooking oil or something, but like, yeah, fat would... Oh, Masha is not actually here. Okay. So, yeah, let me choose where we're going to be going to, and then that'll be a good way to save it out. And we know that she wants to go to Nordweiler. Oh, if she's hungry, I want to give her the old-fashioned stew. Aren't you hungry? Maybe it's time to eat soon. I think we might have skipped a meal. Yeah, I'm not good at following up with everybody. I sort of follow up with the folks that I see closest. So I want to try the... the meat stew. There was one called, like, Old Fashioned, and I thought that she might like that. There it is. Well, shellfish stew. Let's see if she likes this. Ah, this is absolutely delicious. There's nothing more reassuring than a good old-fashioned dish like this. I love it. I figured. Okay, that feels really good. Have a hug. That was very nice. Thank you. Hold on. Okay, yeah, he's very hungry. Let's give it... We haven't stumbled on his favorite yet. I mean, you'd think that a bird would like fish. Oh, thank you, Skipper. This meal is, nourishing. We have not found anything that he likes or dislikes yet. But we are due for a hug. I feel like I don't hug him very much.
Good morning, Sprout. I'm in a better mood today, but I would like some food. How about a raspberry?
I gotta pet this cat. Hold on. Pet. Okay, now... So, we're allegedly moving. Are we? How are we not moving? Okay. Now, let's actually go there. Okay. And that's going to be, I think, a good place to save and quit. We know where we're going. When we rejoin for our next episode of Spiritfarer, I will have absolutely no memory of why we were going there, but we'll check the quest log and get there. Terry is saying he is very fancy. He really is. He's very highfalutin. He is the art expert on the boat, and we built him a little aviary where he can also double up as an art critic, or actually an art displayer, art purveyor. Sam Linder saying, thanks for the stream. You guys, thank you all very, very much for hanging out. What we'll do is we'll call the episode here, but immediately then we're going to just go check to see if those folks are still available and raid over on behalf of App. This was a wonderful way to wrap up a lovely Thursday, and we'll see you guys again, hopefully on Saturday for another stream. The weekends are going to become a little bit unsteady in terms of like availability, but we'll We'll look at it as we can. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.